money, I can't fake it though. And I put that on my seed, if that ever come to be. Lord, take my soul. I vow to never break the code. And I always keep it G, but I'm doing just like me. They don't make no more. Can't let nobody play me though. It's however you wanna play it, so just know all the way there I'ma take it. Change for better while I'm chasing though. End of the day, I'm trying to make it home. There's a chance that I don't, but that's the way it goes.
Blackest shit I heard in a long
I'm telling you, man.
That
type of music you listen to with your fist on your chest the entire album, nigga.
Looking at Jesse Owens pictures and shit.
Well, we back for another week of that thing, man.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and all black, beautiful people. Okay. We got the big black spokesman in the house tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all...
Yeah, I thought you were going to keep going.
Children of all ages. Right. We got the man in here today. So much so we ain't going to even introduce ourselves till after. They say, swords sharpen sword. So we got the motherfucking sword himself in this gift. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and praise him.
You got the buttons down.
Listen, we play like the same 3 buttons, nigga. I know exactly where they are.
They're doing a little bit, huh?
That's all right, man. Go ahead. What's your name, sir?
Oh, it's your boy Black Fergus, aka Hype.
This your boy Rebel, and this is indeed the Raw Hype. Back for another week of that. Come on, I did all that great introduction, so you probably can't introduce yourself better than I did, but go on ahead anyway.
If you don't know about me, actually hold about me, the one and only 100 Gang Swordz in the building.
100! Let's let the cat out the bag. We had an amazing podcast episode with Swordz, I want to say about 4 years ago.
We did.
Right? If y'all Raw Hypers, y'all real Raw Hypers, do you remember when we died for like 2 years?
That kind of was what
That was the last episode because we was dealing with issues that we were dealing with even after, but have since fixed.
We was talking about that recently.
Yeah, we was talking about that recently. All these equipment issues, not having the right equipment, not having it. I know you see how we looking now, baby.
You learn and you grow, man.
You see what I'm saying? Niggas got mics, buttons to press and shit. So when Swordz came, we was first generation Raw Hype. Sitting in the couch. You remember the old brown couch at like 2 apartments ago?
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And we did the episode, man. It was a beautiful episode. We go to get up from the episode gone.
Yeah.
Every drop, every bit of the episode gone. Niggas is like, man, do we really want to do this shit, nigga?
No. You remember how mad I was?
I know, yo, for like days because it was like, it was a multitude of things. One, we had a good episode. Yeah, 2, didn't feel like wasting your time.
Yeah.
And then 3, this shit, and the shit just kept happening. Like it would always be some small issue. Granted, they have way better technology now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So granted, this is also why we are better now. We have no choice. Right. But yeah, man, that shit was upsetting and crushing, man. But that's why we have to make sure we come back super strong before I call you. When I hit the nigga up, I say, yo, I know the last time you did our podcast, you ended it for 2 years, right? But listen, we ready for you now.
That shit definitely was a dope conversation. It was fun. The energy was dope, man. So, you know what I mean? I understand shit happen. You learn and you grow and look where y'all at now.
Come on now. We finna have another one, man. Come on.
I'm here. I apprate y'all boys reaching out to me. I'm glad to do that.
Absolutely, already, man. Baby. So, real quick, what have you been doing in those last 2 years?
I really just been low-lowing, bro. I've been cocooning. You know, for a while, I did the movie thing for a long time.
We got so much shit to talk about in here today.
So I had to ease up off of that for a second. And when I got back to the music, I didn't realize how much I got back to the music. Like, I cocooned myself, looked up, and I was a few projects ahead of myself. It's kind of like where the American God thing came from. So, you know what I mean? I've been low-lowing, but I definitely been working on a few other things, too.
What you think about acting?
Acting, bro, made me feel like it gave me the excitement, or it gives me the excitement and nervousness of that I had when I first started rhyming.
For sure.
That pressure, you know what I mean? Like, you don't even really want to pull that shit out, but you know you got to pull it out and put your best foot forward. Yeah. Same thing with acting. It's like fight or flight, you know what I mean? You gonna show up or you
I just feel like I would not be good at that shit,
He keeps saying that, right? And damn near why he holding up some of our shit that we need to get done. But I be telling him, man, you do it already.
Right.
All we would be doing is capturing it. And then if you wanted to change how you say something, you just go right there and change that one phrase. Yeah. But like freestylely, we do it.
Yeah.
But here's what I wanted to ask about acting. Because the shit that I seen you in, it's close to who you are almost. Okay. So for the most part, allegedly. No, but I know, right? But what I'm saying is, do you like acting in the sense that you can be someone else, or do you rather it on the I'll rather play a version of something that I can relate to more? It's
both, but more so on the side of I want to be tested. Like I want to play a college kid, I want to play a librarian, I want to play a nigga that don't got shit to do with the street. You know what I'm saying? Even though there is a level of familiarity and comfortability when it comes to that. Like there's certain pockets that I could just go to without even thinking about.
Shit better than what they wrote on the page. It's like, wait, you want me to say that? A nigga like me wouldn't say something like that in a situation like this. Right. Let me show you hypothetically how I would handle it. Fuck nigga, get down!
Da. But yeah, it's a little bit of both. But I want to be tested, bro. I really want to be tested.
So you care about the art form of it. Real quick while I have you here, and this is what niggas do now. They put niggas on the spot. We conjuring up a show or like a small short movie. I just thought of another one here today where we want to do like a class. So I don't know if I want you coming in as like a guest teacher, like a sub teacher, or one of the people in the class, because you just say you want to be a high school student, nigga. So you got range, baby.
I'm down for whatever.
Beautiful. Well, come on, man. Whatever is.
Well, I mean, you gotta let niggas know.
Exactly. Nah, this ain't the Illuminati's whatever.
I was inspired when I seen you acting because
that nigga put on the actor. You see, inspired you to me, sir.
Because like we all come from the same world as like rap. You know what I'm saying? So when you see somebody, branch out, and us, we always wanted to branch out. So we talk about it. We didn't wrote scripts. We didn't did this and we didn't did that. Right. I don't remember exactly what I've seen. I've seen more than one thing, but I viewed it from a standpoint of I want to see what this nigga's movie looked like. From a standpoint of like, how it was shot and I forgot the guy's name. I want to say it starts with an A or something that shoots him. That young gentleman. And I feel like the latest thing I watched was like people worked at like a record store or some shit, or worked at some kind of store or some shit.
Okay, I remember that. I thought you were talking about the one with the when he got like the apartment shit that they just dropped. Like
the threesome.
Yeah.
I seen that too.
That's the one I seen just recently.
But the one I paid the most attention to was that one, and I'm like, like they made a whole fucking movie, dog, like a legit movie.
It was that nigga brain children, bro, and we just ended up throwing them out there. You know what I mean?
See, that's why I be telling him about like when people ask me how was something. It's like, man, I look at it for multiple reasons. I look at it for like perfect example. I know you, so I watch the shit that y'all just did. So it's like I'm not looking to see if it's the new Power. Right. I'm looking to see how Swordz do. I'm looking to see the shots they take. I'm looking to see, they cut scenes, all these different types of things. So it's like, did you like it? It's like, well, yes, but I have multiple reasons that help me like it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Whereas, which then hurts me because I like to be a man who can recommend things. Right. I care about my recommendations.
Yes. I watched it on some. I wonder, could we make something like this? That's how.
That's another level. So it's like multiple levels of why it's one of the reasons that I told him, nah, nigga, we got to get this shit in order, yo. Which then made me realize writing scripts is hard, yo.
Yeah, man.
Because like a conversation like this, like we having a free flowing conversation, it only been almost 10 minutes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So imagine having to write all of that.
I thought about it myself, and the idea of it is like,
it's ridiculous. And then Rebel said, "Get down, fuck nigga." Right.
While
presses the button.
bang, bang, bang.
Like, hype laughs and flicks cigarette.
Yeah.
Fix weed stick.
I don't know if I got that in me, dog. I can write some bars.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I got that in me.
But that's why I feel like we have the most riskiest way of doing this, because our shit is energy and freestyle. Okay. As you can see, we don't have no topics whatsoever. Right. We gonna touch on a bunch of shit. We gonna sound amazing. You're gonna sound amazing. Right. We gonna talk about. It's gonna flow as if, okay, man, they had to have planned this.
Yeah. Right.
And that makes it to where, like you said, we always on like the clock. It's like, man, you better be good. Like every time the lights is on, the lights is on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's kind of why we started.
That's the time the lights is on. The lights is on.
It's tweetable.
I swear. But I feel like, hey, that's a compliment like a motherfucker. It's tweetable.
It's tweetable.
Shit, damn near retweetable.
You tweet that, I'm going to retweet it.
It's worth some characters.
But I feel like shit.
Damn it, what did I say?
When the light is on, the light is on.
Oh, real quick, so that happens a lot.
Yeah.
I heard it happens to smart people.
Yeah.
I heard smart people who always got their brains going and function, and they tend to lose where they are a lot of times.
Going 1,000 miles.
I thought it was like a pothead thing.
But that too.
Fuck, bro, I forgot what I was going to say, and I blame you.
But
bro.
no, don't blame anyone. Just
accept how
Exactly.
intelligent that nigga is.
Blame the blackest guy in the room.
This is what I was about to say. That's what the whites do. Wait a second.
been successful.
He looks a little darker.
Crackers. He did whites early, crackers early, and now they whites.
Hey, I'm sorry, guys. The whites and the crackers are different, and sometimes I say the whites when I mean the crackers.
This is
so
very true.
I apologize to the whites.
This is very true. They're not interchangeable.
Facts.
no, they two totally different
I was gonna
people.
say that I feel like the conversation, like taking a low, is how we started freestyling on the podcast.
Yep.
Just on some
That's
like,
where y'all
man,
got
we
that
don't
idea
know
from?
what the fuck we gonna
Yep.
talk.
I was wondering when I was over there watching. I was like,
Yeah, we never freestyled on a podcast, and then we just did it one day, and people made a big deal about it. And then the next week was like, man, we gonna freestyle. And
It was
like,
like, I
"Ah."
guess so.
And then,
One of them
like,
things.
yeah.
And then it became a
But,
thing. So
yeah.
that, and then we add our difficulty to it, whereas we try to rhyme about
what we talking
what
about.
we was talking about. So again, if you hear me
that's what
bring
make
up
it
your
fun.
acting ability
Right,
and all
exactly.
that type of stuff, it makes the enjoyment of the show, because now it's like.
Right.
It's almost like you get a treat for listening to the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's a little something.
Here's a little something.
Right.
Oh, he did
But-
say that.
Then it backfires because we think we smart and we think we funny, and then niggas like, yeah, nigga, I like their podcast. Them niggas be rapping on that motherfucker.
Now we
They
know.
freestyling this shit.
That's what they do. They're like,
Oh, them
okay,
niggas got the ball.
they freestyle at the
Talk about
beginning.
It was my birthday. Niggas don't give a
Ukraine.
fuck. For
Niggas like, man, you listen to them this week? Who? Them
up.
rapping ass
Them
niggas.
No
Niggas.
bullshit.
Like,
Them
come on.
motherfucker called into a different podcast and referred to us to the rap podcast, nigga. I'm like, man, I had something to say and shit.
I
but-
know, right?
At least you let people know that they're remembering something. You know what I mean? So that's
Nigga,
dope
I
as
will
fuck.
take it.
That's
I
dope
will
as fuck.
take it. I will take
Yeah,
it.
y'all some fun ass niggas, bro. Y'all some fun
I
ass niggas.
appreciate it, man. But here's my next question, because you said again you was stacking on music and shit. What keeps you, or what allows you to continue
Oh my god.
to make music?
Good question.
And
I
please,
hate music.
I
now.
want to eliminate one of your answers. Don't
good
tell
answer.
me that it's for the love, because this shit ain't lovable
Nah, it's
anymore,
not.
man.
Come on.
It's not.
You know,
It's
we
not.
always in the trenches. You more so than us, but we always making our music and doing our shit, right?
Right.
I don't like music anymore, right?
Nah, me
but
neither.
I've had this talent, this 10,000 hours that I gotta use. So that's why when we freestyle on here, all my shit is funny
Yeah.
or being witty
Yeah.
or something. I'm not spitting a real verse. I'm not taking it serious,
No.
so you shouldn't either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Every now and then we'll be like, I'm about to just kill a freestyle.
no,
but it's
I
still
never
off the
say
dome.
that. Yes,
No, I never say that.
We fall
You
into
just
that,
fall-
though.
Yeah, I
Yes.
never say I could
Because we know what we're doing.
Bullshit. Yeah,
Exactly. We know what
Yeah,
we're doing.
I
But my
definitely-
point is, so
No,
please,
hell no.
please
I
help
never
me
say
to understand what allows you to continue to chug this musical boat on down this
Yeah.
fucking
I haven't
Titanic
recorded a song
infested ass
in
water.
10 years.
That actually, I mean, not to sound corny, that's part of that's part of the answer.
Technically, it has to be,
part
man.
of
It
the
has to be the
answer.
love. You ain't doing
But
this
even
shit.
that is there's levels to it. I got this strong ass love hate relationship with music too. Bro.
Ugh.
I
got
can't
to.
lie.
Isn't it a whore?
It's so hard to be a fan.
It is.
It's so hard not to try to look for and look through the smoke and mirrors these niggas provide. But for me, I ain't gonna lie too. I have my times where I think about quitting this shit sometime. Man. Cause the shit get rough.
It do.
It's not for the weak. I mean, it's not for the not for the weak.
No, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? But at first, it was you being a rapper's rapper, you too. Y'all know at first it was to drop your nuts and show the rest of these rap niggas why we're that much more better than you.
I used to be at the club parking lot after the club closed and rapping. Nigga, what?
Those was the
What y'all-
years, though.
Yes.
Th-
Like,
that's-
no, that's how I met this nigga.
That's how I met it too.
But that's what y'all talking about is the love that has lasted till now.
Yeah, I don't have it no more.
Right.
What?
don't
Because
have-
look at how y'all are smiling as we remember these moments.
It's because when you think about it, you go just like you in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
when
Yes.
niggas tell them,
Like, I
tell them
loved it.
old war stories, and
Yeah.
it's like, nigga, like you
I like
home now.
your parents say when they first met and shit. They hate each other now, but when they say they first met,
Boy, when I
y'all
first
remember what
seen
the fuck
that
you did?
ass.
Yeah, exactly. It do take you back, bro.
See, man.
Because
So
the hatred I have
that's
for it now
part
This
of
is an abusive relationship. Now I see why some women don't leave.
I know, right?
Soon as she getting ready to go and walk out, oh, you remember when that
Music don't do
nigga
nothing
brought you
but
those
beat.
Cheddar Bay biscuits?
I think the more you have your heart in whatever your art is, particularly, you're gonna have that strong love-hate relationship with it. You know what I mean?
I think I don't
Sometimes
hate.
you want to beat the bitch ass, and sometimes you want to fuck the shit out of her.
Same energy.
Yeah, same energy.
You just put it in another hole.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win either way.
Sometimes there's a gray area. As long as you don't be around me. Be upstairs somewhere and let me have my man cave. You know what I mean? But that was my motivation then. Now it's more so I'll hear something that inspires me. And even my approach to music is different now because I talk about a lot of different shit. And so I feel like a lot of the things that I choose to say and some of the subjects I choose to expound on, I say them the way I would expect or I would love to hear someone I fuck with express and say these things to me. So that's what keeps me moving.
So you're basically making the music in the void that is missing. So you're making the music you want to hear.
Yeah. Even when we were, again, in the heyday approach, the way we approach rap, same thing. These niggas can't spit like this. Let me show them it was the same shit.
It's funny that he says that. And I never do this. I'm not one of those, hey, listen to me rap. I never send you a clip of me rapping. And I sent you a clip of me rapping, and I said, listen to this.
I remember
and
that
this
one.
is how I like for people to rap. I'm not saying it because it's specifically me. Like, if someone else rapped, and I broke down how I like the rhyme pattern to sound and everything, and the multiple syllable rhymes at the end, and I was like, this is how I like a motherfucker to rap. And then he said the exact same thing. He I make a song like how I would like to hear a motherfucker rap, even if it wasn't me.
But that's that music nerd shit that allows us to keep coming back. Because like entendres and shit, like that's what I love, an entendre. Yeah. Some people might not even know what the fuck that is. Exactly. But that's a staple if you're making like the raps the way I make them, like punchline-y type of exciting raps. Yeah. Entendres is your friend.
We have no right to
Come on.
We have no right to even ask him that question when we rap more than he do.
This is very true.
But here's why I could ask the question.
It's for the love is why we do it.
No.
Sadly. Yes, it is.
Sadly for me, it's almost like you're the one that got away and you kind of want to remind her what she missing. It's like, look.
Because you love her.
That's your
Because you love her, though. Because you love her.
It's like, look, listen.
Why would you give a fuck?
I'm not even taking you serious, but look what I could do if I did.
But,
bitch.
Yeah, but that is why you do it.
But I don't think that. So I guess that's the other energy of the love, because love and hate is very close together.
Exactly.
So it might be that.
Yeah, that's the love-hate part.
I hate fuck music every time I rap on this show.
Like straight up, it's like I hate it too much to write bars and give you my all. But I love it too much to never do it again.
Yeah,
I have my moments. There's a few niggas that y'all niggas really do rap way more than.
That's what's so great. Be like, nigga, what you rapping for?
There are
rap
times where I hear certain artists. Jay Electronica is one of my favorite niggas. That nigga between him, them Griselda niggas, 38 Special, Stove God Cooks, them niggas give me that feeling again.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
but
it's been a while.
Technically, we're roughly around the same age. That's why.
It's very
So everybody he just mentioned are our age or older.
That's very true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why they give you that energy.
There's only a few young people that actually really rap, but they're not young anymore. Like J. Cole and shit. He not young no more.
He's
he's definitely riding mid-30s, ain't he?
Oh, for sure. He's at least 33.
I'm
pretty sure he's probably older than that.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Drake too, right?
Yeah. Drake got to be 34.
So even the argument that rap is a young man's game, they got to take that shit off the motherfucking table.
J. Cole 37.
You're lying.
I didn't know he was that old.
I feel like he was older, yo.
Damn.
You hear how we talking? This is rap, but he's 37. Damn, I didn't know that.
He in the NBA.
Nigga pushing walkers and shit.
Nigga rap age 37.
Like for real.
Nigga LL Cool J's 37.
Them niggas looking though. That nigga said LL Cool J on the 37. You got to hang that shit up. Ice-T.
Yeah. That's true.
Don't put out another album,
That's
bro.
true.
Love you to death. Snoop, you been looking like an old nigga since you was a young nigga.
Man. That's true. But yeah, I hate it, man.
Is Snoop like the male Oprah?
Why would he be the male Oprah?
Here's what I mean when I ask that.
Yeah.
Oprah is.
This nigga don't give a fuck, boy. He'll just anything. Is Snoop Dogg the black Jerry Springer? Like, what?
Listen.
Did a nigga be thinking like, I never thought about that before?
Now I'm like, how I'm gonna bring it together?
All right.
Sometimes these shit just come across my mind, and sadly, we're recording now.
No, it's in the atmosphere now, brother.
Look at how Snoop's loved. Number one, Snoop is everywhere. You can see Snoop next to J. Cole. You can see him next to Martha Stewart. You can see Snoop next to some fucking
I
UFC.
do kind of like how you saved this. Go on.
Come on, let me rock.
Right.
Watch me work, nigga.
I saw it the other day.
Maybe
Snoop
around
had,
Obama and shit.
Snoop had like an Asian commercial and shit while he's talking Asian. Like he's in every country doing every music. He's make a reggae album. He did a rock album. He did a rap album.
Though.
I mean it in the sense of he's like one of those
Iconic figures that everyone knows.
easily like recognizable figures no matter where the fuck he is.
Yeah.
And then the plateau in which he's on. He's not just rapper Snoop anymore.
No, he's definitely
like I said, he's like
that.
He has.
he's damn near like
80, 90-year-old white folks know who Snoop
that's what I'm
is.
trying to tell you.
Yeah, he's a different.
All the way down to a 12, 10-year-old.
Exactly.
And I'm talking about like they know exactly who the fuck he is. Yo.
So you talking about his reach? I see what you mean.
That's what I mean. Thank you.
That's
Come on.
what
You see I did that there, man.
Right.
Come on, boy.
Work, dream work.
Come on, boy.
I see what you mean.
I don't hate that. I don't hate it.
Off the top,
He
baby.
might, man. He's popular, like The Rock and shit. Like it's some people that everybody know who the fuck
See,
they are.
Snoop
The Rock
is more
my brother.
popular than The Rock.
Yeah, Snoop is like the hood John Cena. I'd say that.
See, but no, because John.
No, not even because 60-year-old, 90-year-old white folks don't know about John Cena.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
He might be
Like
the hood
Snoop,
The Rock.
You're right.
he is. I would say
Yeah,
Snoop
he
is
like
above
the
The
hood
Rock.
The Rock.
That's a good comparison.
But still above The Rock. Snoop
Nah,
is
he's
more-
not above The Rock.
You crazy,
Nah,
nigga.
bro. Snoop is not more popular than The Rock.
But yeah, I'm not gonna say that.
That nigga is
The only reason I ain't gonna say that is because of them
though.
movies. Them movies go.
That motherfucker
That's
is
a lot of
popular.
popularity.
He
and
has-
it does span
yeah.
around age, different age groups.
Yeah, everybody know The Rock. Bro.
How old are
Little
them?
kids know who The Rock is. Dog, I was talking
Everybody.
to, how old was she at the time? Maybe, 2 years ago, so she was about 10. A 10-year-old girl whose
Yes.
crush was the fucking Rock.
I'm not surprised, bro. Everybody knows The Rock,
What
bro.
the heck? What do you
like,
mean?
Yeah,
Crush?
the Rock is like Michael Jackson famous to me.
That
bro.
nigga 70,
See,
you know that, right?
The
And
Rock,
I felt like a hater.
Snoop Dogg 50 and The Rock 49, and they essentially grasp the entire.
True stuff.
One of them don't have a larger reach than the other.
Nah, The Rock's
Very-
How you figure?
I mean, okay, if you wanted to make it where it's quantifiable,
That's
I
all.
guarantee The Rock has more followers than Snoop on everything. Without even looking it up.
Well,
think I
I'll
would
look
agree
it
with
up.
that.
Without even
I think
looking
I
it up.
would
Because
agree with
Snoop
that.
is very active and funny. Most people go to steal Snoop's fucking.
I bet $100 against your $1, bro.
I think I would agree with
no
that.
bullshit. The Rock is very famous, bro.
Yeah, I think I
like
would
no
agree with that.
bullshit.
Rock probably 60, 70 million followers.
All right,
for real.
Snoop got 71 million.
71
How much we
That's
got
a
for The
lot.
Rock? What y'all got for The Rock?
More than 70. More
It's
than
gotta be
71.
at least a
Holy
$100.
I'm
shit!
telling you, this
That's
nigga
a
is
$100.
popular, bro.
That nigga 304 million.
How is that even fucking possible, bro?
I literally was like, I bet $100 versus your $1. I don't think you know how popular
The
that
Rock
nigga
is like 3 Snoops.
Like,
nigga.
no bullshit.
You know how
That
much of
nigga
a
is
flex that
popular,
is
bro.
for a fucking nerd to
No
have that many?
bullshit, bro.
If a nerd was to be like,
Crazy.
Dog,
I
that
have
nigga is
300
famous,
million
bro.
friends in my computer.
Like that, bro. He got
My
that.
computer.
His computer.
Yes, well,
bro.
I apologize,
Dog,
Rock.
That nigga famous, bro.
I apologize to The Rock.
real.
The Rock just laid the smack down.
He like Kim Kardashian famous, bro.
yeah.
Like no bullshit. Like, he in that category for the most famous motherfucker on earth, bro.
How dare Rebel say Snoop got
No
more
bullshit.
followers
Yeah,
than The Rock?
Yeah.
Shut up, bitch.
Like dead ass, bro.
Why? Okay.
Yeah.
Why you on that? Razor Ramon.
Ah, man, R.I.P. Razor Ramon.
How bad did that hurt?
We was having a conversation maybe 3 episodes ago where it was called wrestling shows or
You
sucking
right.
toes.
Yep, we was talking about wrestling.
Where the fuck? Hold on. Where the fuck did that come
That's
from?
the
first
Raw
off?
Hype
The first
Swordz.
Off the fly.
The
Off the
first
fly.
half of
That's
the
the Raw
episode,
Hype.
we watched wrestling shows. Okay, now the second,
Let's see where this is going.
now the second half,
We got a little more honest.
we didn't have no socks on. But
But hey, so that's the Raw Hype, man. The range of shit that we can talk about and weave
bro.
together is
Right.
amazing. Y'all just see me on my Snoop Dogg ISO.
I mean, our latest episode was called "Bisexual Boys."
Just like remember Breaker Boy.
Niggas
But
just
I
keep
wasn't ready for that one.
and they keep saying things that need an explanation.
Yeah, I know,
So,
right?
Wait a minute, wait a minute,
Hold on.
wait a minute,
I
wait a
want to
minute.
let him flow. I don't want to keep stuff.
You can't be sucking toes and bisexual boys and back to back and shit like.
How do you put them two together?
Well, no,
pretty
we
obvious,
was
yeah,
explaining. Nigga got a diagram. Well, you put the see the toes right here.
All right, the toes were both male toes. They were boy toes. Okay.
Ooh.
But yeah, man.
No, essentially how we got there,
shout
we
out to
was
Scott
talking
Hall,
about
man.
real quick before we jump back on
Go.
Scott to explain the bisexual boys is we was talking about like how honest we are with who we are, how we're able to articulate, and how we don't take shit.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
Who we are as people is somebody that like the bisexual community needs to have as a spokesperson.
Right.
Because like
the premise of the whole
So many explanations needed.
I'm gonna make it easy, right?
that's why this show's an hour long.
This was literally the last episode, so we ain't gonna rehash it. But it was basically saying society forces like a bisexual boy, for example, forces him to lie about who he is, right? Okay. So then he ended up getting married and having kids, and then his wife found out he like guys on the side and is like, you've ruined my whole life. And we're like, all right, it's society's fault that y'all have to hide this.
You have to lie.
But the only way to fix the problem is to stop hiding it and stop lying about it. So I'm like, people like us who are straight individuals, we are gonna speak on y'all's behalf as if we were on your side here, which I am on your side. But you know,
It's like, hey, I want to let y'all know I'm an
Not
ally,
that side.
but I'm not.
Not that side.
Exactly.
not your backside. See, man, I don't be helping.
If I didn't respect Swordz so much, we could have named this episode From That Side to Your Backside.
You know what I'm saying? As far as that side go, I put my toes in the water, but damn it, you better not suck them. All right, so listen. All right, so we're saying if they just live their truth, right? Whatever you're into, there's at least somebody out there that you will bond with and mesh with that's into that. So, like, I was
They
explaining
can't find
this-
you if you hide.
Straight up. Exactly. They can't find your hat. Like, there could be some women out there that, like, I get off on watching my man with another man. So what you should do is wait till you find that woman. Don't go ruin someone else's. Don't go ruin someone else's life. So we say, this is the time that y'all got to say, hey, fuck your society. We're going to be open and honest. Because when you're not open and honest, like straight people out there, this is us. We suffer from that. We suffer from that. So y'all gotta admit, like, we suffer from that. So we don't want somebody to marry somebody that gotta hide this. So it's like, man, y'all just live y'all truth.
Yep.
And the only way y'all can do that is by people start standing up and saying, hey, this is my truth, and I'm gonna find somebody
Save yourself.
that fuck with me. You feel what I'm saying?
That's real shit.
That's all it is.
The same could go for sucking toes. And you might want to suck some toes. Your girl might be in there getting her toes tucked. So now you sucking the toes aside, bitch toes. And shit.
Exactly. You should have told her
You're
on
not
the
being
first
honest.
date.
Look, I
Nigga
like
come home with
toes.
throat and mouth disease or shit.
Go to the nigga phone, it's 1,000-foot piece.
Nigga, what are you into?
Jordans.
I don't know this
seeing
nigga.
what Jordans would look like. on
Then
those
why
toes.
is your at Twinkle Toes?
Niggas can't twinkle toes.
What if it almost came out?
All jokes aside, what he said is what we want people to get from what we
Yes.
were saying.
Real shit.
Is that whatever you're into, just be honest with from the jump. Like
Right.
one of the things I always say that I'm honest with from the jump. I have an old lady. She's great. She's dope. She's all these things. But I told her from the second day you met me, I will never agree to only have sex with you. That's just the honest to God truth. You feel what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to give me a leash. You're gonna have to give me a time frame, a weekend, a something,
A purge.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Rum Springer.
And that's just what I was on from day one. So I don't have to deal with shit that another nigga might have to deal with because I'm like, hey, I'll be single because single don't mean I can't fuck no other hoes.
That's exactly what it
If you want
means.
to come to me, like straight
It means you
up.
can fuck whatever,
So if you want to come to
however.
me and I say, hey, like, and I even explained it in the gangster way, I said, part of my ego fix and part of me being like feeling like a man is being able to bag hoes.
Right.
Like it's a part of something that make me self-confident.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm shallow.
He used the typical ring. He used the typical excuse.
straight
A
up.
nigga get a old lady when she asks you why.
but
it
he-
made
he-
me feel like she made me feel like a man.
But
baby.
he
It just
said
made
it
me
like
feel
it was
a man.
like
But
better.
I didn't mean
But
it.
this
I
is
just
my
wanted to know
whole
I could do it. I didn't mean it.
But this is my
It's the
whole
play in
point.
me. It's the
I was
play
just
in me.
fucking these hoes. I was gonna get right back.
But my point is,
Toxic Sagittarius. I know all about
my
it.
whole point
Oh, you a Sagittarius?
The toxicity of the city.
if you know this, right, as to be the truth, hey, that's what every nigga say when he out fucking
trying
these
to tell
hoes, right? You know that's the
Allegedly.
truth, right? But my point is, we live in a lie and fucking up somebody else's life. So my thing is saying, it's all the same shit.
Yeah, you
So
right.
if I can say this and say, hey, I gotta find me a shorty that's cool with it, I'm telling y'all the same thing. Hey, find you a shorty that's cool with it.
That's real shit.
So
Come
it is.
That's
You know
real
what I'm
shit.
saying?
See?
So it's that kind of shit that we talk about and that kind of shit that we own is I'm gonna try to live my truth to the best of my ability
Yep.
so I can live a life as free as I can.
Right.
Because this life already too fucked up. I didn't choose to be here, so I'm not free. I'm trapped on earth.
What
And then
we
them same motherfuckers that go home talking about how real they is. You not real. You lying.
you lying. lying.
Been lying this whole
Exactly.
time.
Exactly. See, in the last 2 years since you seen us, so this is what we've been doing, cultivating how to communicate better than we was before.
Yeah,
So
straight
right
up.
now, what you get is us peeling back the layers. You get something like bisexual boys like, what the fuck, they gay? I knew they were gay.
Right.
They're too in sync on that show.
Right.
It's like, nah, it ain't what you think. Peel back the layers.
They be finishing each other's sentences.
We're calling it ripe and all that other kind
niggas in
of.
love.
You know what else is ripe? A fruit.
This nigga was
Hey, boy, if y'all niggas got call-ins, what it should be so
Bro,
motherfucking
we
off
been
the
saying we
show.
need to get back to those.
That'd be dangerous.
This shit should be so colorful, boy.
But that's what we talking about. And honestly, bro, any nigga with sense can say they're right.
That's
We're
right.
right.
Have to be.
You
How
know,
to go about that, man? That's the way. That's the way to do it.
It's
That's
the
the way
G
to do
shit.
it.
Thank you, sir.
Do that or stay single.
Beautiful. All right, now that we got all that out, we can give the correct and proper respect to Razor Ramon.
facts. Shout out to the Razor's Edge, one of my favorite finishes.
That is one of my
That's
favorite
right,
pictures. Yo, what is the one? I think it was Raw on N64.
I knew you was gonna talk about a video.
I would always pick Razor Ramon.
Yeah,
I
me
would go
too.
in the left
Me too.
turnbuckle and motherfucking Razor's Edge.
Yeah, that shit came out of nowhere too, right? I did not
Man,
expect
it was
that.
a one move. You just pull him up on his fucking hands and boom.
Again, nigga, you gonna do this shit again?
Yes.
You did this move 1,000 times.
Nigga, I don't need to pin you until you're dead.
It's real out here, man.
But it's so crazy, man. The older we get, we're realizing people we grew up on
trying to tell you,
are
bro.
dying and are older essentially as well.
Nigga.
Like Snoop. I didn't know Snoop was 50 years old.
It does not feel like we are these old ass niggas,
It
bruh.
doesn't.
But then,
It doesn't.
because it's like your homeboy, like, man, my mom died, or man, my dad died. And if your parents are still alive, you know my parents gone. But if your parents are still alive, you just look at it like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But you don't look at it like you up.
I'm trying to.
You next, nigga.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you
You
up.
next. Nigga, every time I see my daughter, I said, damn,
up.
you getting bigger. I was like, damn, I'm on the clock.
No bullshit.
And the time flying faster too.
Nigga, fine.
Because you got so
bruh.
much shit to do that you ain't do. So you think about what you ain't do, what you gotta do,
Real shit.
what your kids
Oh.
doing. So your time, you ain't even got time.
Yes.
You wake up,
Flying by
nigga,
fast.
it's March already.
Thank you. I was just thinking that. I got my
Yes.
birthday. I just passed my birthday in December.
Dog.
Just.
It's
And
March
your shit
already.
felt like it was last month.
Exactly.
My shit right behind you. You know how it go, man. Nigga
That
finna
shit
be
crazy,
77, bro.
Summertime feel like it's 2 weeks. I remember when we was younger going to
Yup.
school. Summer felt like it was fucking forever.
Nah.
The kids right now on spring break, and it feel like it almost done.
Them little motherfuckers out of school way more than a little bit, bro.
They are.
They go.
I ain't even got no churn, but I don't remember being out of school that much when I was
neither.
young.
See, that's why I love
Like
this
my
shit.
daughter on spring break, she was off on Friday.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, we talking about them going to school. We talking about she was off on Friday.
She like, I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
What?
Then
And then the whole
Monday
week-
spring break started. I'm
They
like,
go-
how was you off Friday if spring break started Monday?
Thursdays,
My
my
daughter, my
teacher
daughter
plan
didn't.
today.
But that's exactly what they call it. My
Yes,
daughter didn't go
weather
to
days.
school on Thursday.
Day.
She
You
didn't go on that
Florida.
Thursday because it's like there was a sub coming on that Thursday, and they one day on the Friday. I was like, shit, you can just start your shit now. That nigga's getting extra
don't give a
days,
damn, bro.
yo.
Yeah, I don't
That shit
get
is
it.
ridiculous.
Real quick before we get too far from this, you just said you ain't had no kids. Can you tell us why? Any women out there listening that try to trap my nigga before you turn this show off, you hear me?
Yeah, I dare you. I was wearing 2 rubbers, so that nigga Houdini.
I had the Jimmy strapped on extra tight.
You done had a pregnancy scare though.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't be a nigga if I didn't. Man, all this wood I'm out here slinging. The fuck? Of course. But yeah, apparently, bro, to answer your question, me and God must be in agreement with each other. I love kids. I love them to death. Put me around your kids. I'm the horsey and I'm all that shit.
He is, right? He is a very helpful. Didn't you used to? Well, I don't want to put your business out there, but didn't you used to work with kids at some point in
No,
time?
I mean, actually, I still do that now. It's not necessarily kids, but it's with mentally and physically challenged. You know what I
There you
mean?
go,
So
sir.
it all ages. And same thing, if you was to see me at my job, bro, you'd be like, nigga, that's you? Like, that's you? But I absolutely love doing that shit too, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I know I've seen him in that element. That's why I was like, man, this is not.
Another thing
but it
about
is him.
living your truth. Niggas try to act like you ridiculous if you a human or you got a heart or if you ain't a goddamn idiot.
Hey, look, you didn't
what
see
I'm
how
saying?
I
Have
didn't
a
want to
fucking
even.
job.
But I didn't even want to say what it was.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, I don't want to put your
No, I'm
business
not
out there.
I'm not ashamed of nothing.
You don't want to put out there that I'm a good-hearted person who helps take care of
Know what I'm
mentally
saying?
challenged people and make them feel good.
No,
I know,
fuck
right?
that.
Give my boy some round of applause, man. But see, who's to blame? Is it the black community to blame for not being able to lift something like what you do up high enough as we have lift up your rapping?
Oh man.
Because you affect
We gotta
people
take some blame for
musically,
that. The
but
black
you also
community,
affect
yeah.
those people that you
Yeah.
help, their family.
of course.
I'm pretty sure they cry and say, man, the way you make them feel or you made them laugh, I ain't seen them laugh. Like, that has to be the same as when somebody tattoo your lyrics on them.
The black community
Real
got to
shit.
take some credit for that.
Yeah, we got to
So
hold. That's a
somebody
big
gotta
L
get
we
paid.
got to hold. I
Yeah.
can't even put that
because
off
we
on
can't
nobody
put
else
you
but
can't
us.
put that on white people, man.
Hey,
We definitely glorify a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, if you work right, there's a lot of fuck nigga isms that don't make no
is.
sense.
That don't
If
make
you
no
work
sense.
and use a fuck nigga.
But-
No doubt.
But niggas
doubt.
hold on to them
No
like,
doubt.
it's like, hey, man, you realize this don't make no sense, right?
doubt.
But hey, nigga gotta do
Cold,
what a
man.
nigga
It's the
gotta
cold.
do,
No
nigga.
doubt. It's the cold.
No doubt. Yeah, I don't believe in none of that shit. You know me, I just tell you my piece and all that type of shit, nigga. If you married, nigga, I don't think you know fuck nigga. If you got kids, you take care of them. If you got kids and you don't take care of them with some kind of reason, hey, that don't got shit to do with
Whatever
it.
works.
Hey, you
for
can
you.
explain
whatever,
it to me.
man.
But this is what I'm saying. This is
Yeah,
an example
I
of
don't
we
know,
get
man.
labeled assholes and a blunt, and all these different kind of shit. And it's like, so somebody was getting engaged and it's like, well, I didn't think you was going to be happy. It's like, I'm happy for you if you happy.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what
Me not never doing it don't have shit to do with how I feel about
I'm
what
not
you
so
do.
stubborn that
One
I'm
don't
like,
got nothing
what
to do with
nigga?
the other.
You getting married? You know I don't want to get
You
married.
bitch ass nigga. What the fuck?
Talking about me.
For real, like, I'm like, how conceited does this nigga think I am? I'm
But-
gonna get mad because you engaged.
But that's the problem with the society. They feel like those things go together.
Yeah, they feel like,
Like-
everything is people pleasing.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. When I first started doing that job, I felt the same motherfucking way, bro.
what I'm
I'm not
saying?
gonna lie. When my first few days of work, I was questioning myself, like, is this really where you at, nigga? Like
is this what a real nigga would do?
right?
Would a real nigga help this person smile?
We laughing, but he's talking to me. He's saying what I was
Like,
saying to
yeah.
myself. You wiping another man's ass, bro. This is another man's ass. It's a grown man's balls. You've never seen another grown man's balls outside of porn other than your own. So this is a very weird situation.
And now balls is on your schedule, nigga.
And you looking at me like, nigga, come wipe him.
Right?
Come
But
wipe.
I was just talking about that.
And you better not
As
say
a
nothing
nigga-
neither, nigga.
A nigga always don't feel and think that might be him one day.
But bro,
That be your pops one day, your brother one day.
And
No,
how
they
happy
feel
would
this
you
shit.
feel if you know your nigga Swordz is helping your father? Like, you already probably cared about him, like, man, he's a good
Yeah,
nigga. And then
that's
he helping your
crazy.
father. It's like, man, and so it's like,
Yeah.
we have to, as black people and as culture and all that shit, lift up some of these honorable shit that niggas do as much as we lift up the bullshit.
bullshit. you
Tupac
right.
talked about being like contradictory. He's like, I'm not gonna always be the same. Some days I'm happy. Some days I feel this way.
And
Some
people
days
try
I'm
to
this.
put that
I
on
don't
his
like
fucking.
that.
It's why I
genocide.
always said that Swordz reminded me of Tupac.
Respect.
I don't want to say too much from the last episode in case there might be some juju in that motherfucker. But I spent an episode saying that Swordz remind me dearly of a Tupac, yo. Now, granted, I'm not the greatest Tupac
I love him.
nigga,
Right.
but I see what I see, and we all see it. We all can hear. We all hear what he brings to the table, and you bring that same type of energy, that feel,
Right.
that emotion,
And you have
without
a very
compromising who he
distinct
is.
voice.
Without
Like Tupac.
compromising who he is.
I agree.
Tupac
I like
could
that
tell you
kind
I'll
of
get
shit.
around.
Yeah.
And then Brenda,
Yeah.
don't kill your baby.
But see, that's why I like to be how I am, man. It's like I want to display all of me, so you're gonna have to respect it. You know what I'm saying?
As being us being humans, we're fucking walking contradictions. It ain't got
Every
shit to
day.
do
No
with
doubt.
your zodiac sign or none of that shit.
No
You're
doubt.
fucking human.
But yet we judging other humans on their humanity.
That's tweetable.
Yeah,
That's
that's
tweetable.
damn
I got another one.
retweetable.
I got another one. Come
Damn
on.
near
man.
That's
retweetable.
worth some characters.
But for real, like, but even think about it as like a simple version of. I completely forgot what I was about to say. I was trying to walk myself through
I
it.
forgot what you even said. That was retweetable.
Even when it comes to like the street shit, like the real nigga standards we hold ourselves to, a lot of that shit is fucking unrealistic.
It's evil.
Yeah, it's
Growing
evil.
up growing up in the 80s, well, I ain't gonna say 80s. I grew up, I was born in 80, but being a young man in the 90s and being a young street nigga, it was about, okay, if you had, this young nigga had a body, you was a badass nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
These 14, 15-year-old niggas got 8, 9 bodies.
Come
So
on.
ain't nobody,
Like
it's
dead
like, who
ass.
gonna upstage each
Yeah,
other?
these
We
niggas
said this shit on the show, so as we said, these new niggas are believing the lies that the old niggas told before.
Yeah, we came
I don't
up
even
on
think that's it, homie.
Give it to me.
I think that's part of it, but the old niggas gave them way more game and a lot more consequences than these young niggas do. We in the 6ix9ine era. We in
But
the
it's
6ix9ine
because the
generation.
rappers we came
They
up
feel
on
like-
was not. They was lying and they rap.
They was lying. They
These
lied a lot.
Yeah,
but
these little
you-
niggas not lying.
You had
They
to.
lying about their activities, but they not even telling you about the consequences.
Oh hell no.
You can like I say, 6'9". You could do all this fuck shit online and get away with it.
Get away with it.
That's the life these young niggas living.
Now
And that's the scary
But they're
part.
not paying
that's why they get in
attention to
trouble.
all the niggas that's not getting away with it though. It's niggas that's
story.
rapping and saying all this shit.
But
and doing
those
all this
niggas
shit.
aren't going viral. Those niggas don't got the bag. So why the fuck
That's
would I
true.
pay attention to them?
That's true.
Which goes back to what you were saying. So even the people who were saying some real shit you had to listen to, it wasn't as loud as the nigga I'm hearing constantly or the nigga I'm seeing constantly. So even though there was, you know, hey, here's the consequences to your actions, almost like them Ice T's and some of the people that we were talking about, they wasn't pumping Iced Teas.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They pumping.
No radio play.
That's what I'm telling you. It's like, oh, wait, he trying to help niggas a little bit. Oh, no. Who's killing them?
Cop killer.
Yeah, like, straight up. Straight
Scared
up.
of that nigga.
Yeah.
See,
it's
you
weird.
see how easily he did that? That's the energy that he comes from, like that type of shit.
Respect.
And that's why I always enjoyed Swordz over the years, man. And it upsets me that you're not in the position that some of these motherfuckers are in, which is what would have been my answer for why you still going for your ring, is because you feel like there's a ring out there that is your ring and you haven't gotten your ring.
I won't even really say that's so much of it. I do feel like there's a mark that I want to make.
What is it, nigga, 50?
It's a
Nigga, I want to be the coldest rapper ever you done seen at 50, nigga.
I just feel like there's a lot of things, like I said before, that I haven't got a chance to say or people haven't got a chance to hear. And until I've said that, then I don't think I'll always be artistic in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But when it comes to
Same with
music
us.
and me actually,
And on this American God album, how much of that saying that you didn't say you feel like you said?
that's the tip of the iceberg, bro. That's really the tip of the iceberg. Because even when it comes to that, as an artist, all these years you've known me.
That's what I said. I never heard that before. That
You
energy.
ain't heard
Like,
nothing
I was
close
gonna
to
say,
that.
are you
But
gonna
it's
be
him.
more of a conscious rapper now? Because I feel like that was kind
Even
of
with me,
conscious.
it was
doing
more
it.
militant, I would say, but continue.
Yeah, I feel like somebody told me even in my dope boy days and the hustling days that I was a conscious rapper.
That's what I'm saying. It always
I
was
don't
in him.
disagree with that.
I never really understood
Yeah,
that until we
I don't
talked about it
disagree
one
with
day,
that.
and I said the same thing.
That's
don't
why I said the
disagree with
difference
Yeah,
in this
I
is
don't
not the
disagree with
conscious,
that.
is the militant. It's almost like he's like, man, listen up, niggas. All right, check this out.
Yeah, so
I feel like it's conscious still, though.
It's definitely,
But it's
definitely
part
a
of
mix
the
both.
pedigree.
It's street
Yeah.
also. It's all the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, it took that long for me to be able to get comfortable.
I was about to
enough
ask that. Was that
to
you
express.
feeling the comfortability, or is that
I've
you know
held
what I'm
back a
saying?
lot, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I can be honest enough to say that I've grown up singing in the church since I was 9, 10 years old, so I can sing your bitch draws off her if I really want to.
Come on, baby.
Aside from a whole bunch of different musical influences, like my brother will tell you, we grew up as hip hop heads. But if even we were talking about it earlier, if you go through this nigga's musical discography, like it's so fucking all over the place.
Yes.
And me being a hip hop head, but I'm a music lover first. If I could do it, why not express it?
Yes.
And that's to the point where I'm at now. I tell people I can't consider myself a rapper. I'm at a point to where I want to make the best music I possibly can.
Now you're an
whatever the
artist.
fuck that means.
You're an
True
artist.
that.
I was an artist then, but in terms of my expression, nigga, I'm not gonna do it if it's outside my repertoire. Let's don't tangle and twist that. But even when it comes to songwriting, I know not rapping, songwriting.
Yes, sir.
I know my pen is fucking ridiculous.
Come on now.
So I want to touch a little bit of everything. I want to do country music. I want to do R&B. I want to do a reggae album. I want to do a little bit of every fucking thing, and all of these things are up my sleeve.
Are you on TikTok?
No.
Be on
Not at all.
TikTok, man.
Why? I look like a TikTok kind of nigga.
All right,
tweetable.
y'all getting the
That's
old
tweetable.
swords out of here,
That's
nigga.
tweetable. It's tweetable.
Do I amuse you, nigga?
What's funny?
TikTok is like the new wave.
Yeah. Niggas be telling me that. I don't know what I would do on TikTok though, bro. Even I'm conflicted with what to do and not to do on social media
That's
because
a
I'm not one of
fact.
these niggas where I'm finna be posting bomb, money, bitch, gun, pistol.
man.
I,
I agree.
Even if you watch my Instagram page, if I'm not promoting, I rarely even post. I talk shit every now and then.
Yeah.
You watch my stories and get the little funny shit or whatever the fuck. But even then, I'm promoting.
Yes. And I know I don't need to be that. I need to be the social media guy and help promote everything that I got going on and all that kind of shit.
And see, I get the flip side of that. People tell me I need to do more of what y'all are doing in terms of showing more personality. And
hell yeah.
See you promoting all the time.
That's why we're here with you today, man. We done got all kind of jokes, funnies, and laugh. They're going to see how well-rounded you are. Maybe this was the missing piece of the puzzle all along.
They didn't know. They just didn't.
But yeah, I agree with that. Oh, I remember we talked about this on the last podcast.
Be careful, nigga.
And I still think about it because of, you know, who you are. We were talking about you being like a celebrity, local celebrity in the city, right? And it's
haunted.
It's like a weird thing to be, you know what I'm saying?
Very much so.
Because I remember I had this job and this kid that was working there was like a 21-year-old or whatever, and he's telling me he's like some hot-ass DJ in the city or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I'm asking him questions about, you know, local artists and shit, and he's telling me people, right? And I'm like, well, you know, like Swordz? He was like, no, I never heard of him, right? So I'm like, you're a DJ here and you never heard of Swordz, right? So it makes me say, like, what the fuck is that like? Because to me and him, you know, like you're a legend. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And then there's a nigga like, nigga, I drop all the hottest shit in the city. It's like, nigga, I never heard of that nigga. And I'm like, that's a weird fucking space.
It's
you feel what I'm saying?
I think it goes back to what we were saying earlier about the young street niggas and the differences in the bodies niggas was catching in the 90s and now.
Right.
You know, if you don't drop an album every 15 minutes, it's easy for a motherfucker to forget you. If you're not posting every 15 minutes, it's easy for a motherfucker to forget you.
Nigga, they kick you out the algorithm, you miss a day.
Exactly.
You tell a nigga you do something,
I'm behind the curve. A lot of these young niggas, I'm behind the curve.
Yeah, when he asked that question, and I think of niggas like Young and Ace and stuff like them. I feel like they should have been had.
My man.
I feel like them types of gentlemen should have been reached out to you and been worked with you in that capacity. Only because
I don't agree with a statement like that.
Here's why I said, for the same reason that you just said, you done made too much of a mark in this city, in the lane that they're in, technically, musically, for them not to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the phrasing. I don't want to use phrase like throw a bone. I don't want to use phrases like pay homage. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't know what you fucking word to use. But I feel like there should have been some form of a connection there, even if it's not straight with you. Yeah. Somebody else who knows you and knows the work and the energy you put out here. You see what I'm saying?
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
Come on, man.
I agree wholeheartedly.
See, I asked the type of question that don't need no answer.
And I respect that.
I feel like, again, like, what the nigga 50 say? OG nowadays stand for old goat. Niggas don't give a fuck about what you done did and, you know what I mean? What are you doing now? What have you done for me lately type deal. So even then, if they were to, respect goes a long way sometimes, and then sometimes people see that as almost like a threat or I don't need that nigga type shit. You know what I mean?
It's why I didn't even know how to ask it.
But one thing I will give these young niggas is they created it. I ain't gonna say they created their own lane.
That's my point. You can't say that.
They rode a lane. They found a lane.
They did.
They found a lane and rode the fuck out of it.
So they get the credit of not knowing who opened that lane, but that's
what I was saying is that it's like they don't know.
There's a certain level of ignorance and disrespect without knowing your history and where you come from.
Oh, that's true. But young niggas live in that world.
Of course.
Like his motherfucker saying, nigga, fuck Tupac.
Of course.
I'm like, damn, little homie.
That's Pop, nigga.
No,
for real.
Young boy.
The reason I can understand that and not understand this is because, like, again, that lane was created by him.
Thank you.
He's the one that had the flag for that lane. So, again, we don't know who Buckman is, but we know the Buckman Bridge, nigga. Like, we know you made this bitch. So it's like, and then there's people around them.
My weed mints,
I know,
man.
this
I'm
might be a
pretty
good
sad
thing.
If I can't get over it, man.
I appreciate the fuck out this nigga saying this shit too.
Man,
this is something that's
listen,
never been talked about.
Yeah, man,
before.
get busy. Keep going,
There's a certain level of he's absolutely, you know.
Come on,
There's
man.
a certain level of talk.
But
that wasn't present prior to me. And that's no cocky shit. That's just history.
That's all I'm saying.
There's a certain level of talk that wasn't being talked prior to me.
Nigga, the niggas who was in the world wars, they're not bragging. It happened.
But the thing about it is young people love to hate what came before them for some reason. Like, it's like I said, you didn't heard disrespectful shit about every GOAT rapper. You didn't heard all these young niggas say like fuck some TIs to everybody. And it's like, we were raised on respect your elders.
Yeah.
These niggas ain't raised
And
on
that even transcends shit. You know what I mean? That goes into street shit. Like, and Blue could tell you, especially when it come to gangbang culture, like, them niggas don't respect no OG. What the fuck is an OG?
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't listening to
don't.
shit older niggas are telling them.
No.
Chime in from the side.
Absolutely,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Nigga, when I go home, all the shit that I did as a gangbanger when I back home, the niggas don't even.
Of
care.
course
The
not.
fuck?
What is that? I don't give a fuck.
Niggas is not seeing that shit, bro.
That's like coming in your closet one time and all your Adidas stripes are just gone.
But these same niggas, under the same oaths and bylaws, you supposed to know your motherfucking history, right?
Yes, you are.
So how in the fuck?
Come on now. They can't cut off the sermon, but
I
it's
agree.
why
That's
it
where
upsets
we
me,
at,
though.
though.
I agree that's where we should be, but I don't agree that it's owed from them.
Now, O is a very... See, this is what I'm saying, man. It's very tricky with these
It is.
words.
It is.
Words
Oh, you don't
mean...
owe a
it
nigga
is.
shit.
And that's what I'm saying. The term "owe" is not the correct word to use. They don't owe nobody shit.
Yeah. I
agree.
But at the same token, it's like, again, Dr. J is who paved the way for Jordan to do the
Right.
type of shit. So it's like,
Right.
Why would you not want to know where you come from?
I agree.
but not only
man.
that, he don't owe his nothing to...
No, he don't. He don't.
But-
he don't.
Nigga, you were only
would be-
able to fly because he showed you niggas can fly here.
Yeah.
And you looked at him and said, nigga, I'm gonna fly like that nigga.
It's just a weird world we live in, man.
Understanding is old. Understanding is old.
That's deep. I want
I
to
know,
disagree,
right?
man. I want to disagree, man. But it's hard, bro, because of how we came up. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like I be telling my daughter shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, there's certain black history that you need to know.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? And I was like, and there's certain black history that I want you to know. It's like, I want you to know black history like on some bullshit. Like I want you to watch The Fresh Prince.
Right.
You know what
Martin or
I'm saying?
something.
And I want you to watch this because I want to explain to you like this was one of the first black families on TV that was portrayed as positive.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? For reasons like that.
And rich.
So it's like, yeah, or
Nigga,
successful.
different world made me want to go to
You
college,
feel me?
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying?
Like that kind of shit. So I want you to know it from like that standpoint.
That I do? We're back.
Do you want to be a famous rapper?
I used to. Honestly, bro, right now, if I could go back, I would be fucking Ghostface Killer. I'd be MF Doom.
I feel that.
If a motherfucker, I really feel like that's a genius.
Rap people don't know.
idea,
If you're not a
bro.
rap person, you don't know what he's talking about.
And if I decided that these niggas wear masks, they used to. Well, I know
But say,
Ghostface
nigga,
used to wear a mask.
MF Doom made like the top 10 paid rappers list
Come on.
this year, nigga. They know who he
And
is.
Thug and Memory to MF Doom too. But I feel like them niggas were fucking geniuses when it comes to that. Slipknot, I'd be the fucking rap Slipknot right now if I could. If I could get what I wanted to get out of putting music out and shit like that without people knowing who the fuck I was and shit, that would be fucking ideal for me.
course.
Now, some years ago, I wouldn't have said that. I wanted all that came with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But now, if I could, as an artist, as a musician, if I could, you know, and y'all being niggas in the South, y'all understand exactly what I'm talking about. If I could get my Boosie money, being an independent artist,
Oh, my
nigga,
Lord, yeah.
fuck everything.
Yeah.
If I could do that and motherfuckers not know who I was, that'd be heaven. That's
See,
heaven
I'm
for
from
me.
Texas. So all them Slim Thugs and Chameleonaires and Paul
That's
Walls
ideal
and-
for me.
Yes.
All that independent
No
shit
doubt.
is ideal
Yes.
for me.
Cause like for us, I'm listening to these niggas when I'm in high school. I'm grown by the time they become famous. And then none of them are famous now. And I listen to these niggas now. You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas in Texas was listening to them before they was famous and kept right on listening to them after they
Real
wasn't famous.
shit.
I'm about like Slim Thug had a song come out 2 weeks ago, video and all.
And you know it.
And
You know it.
and y'all niggas have no idea.
I'm talking about none.
You feel what I'm saying?
Last thing I listened from Houston was Sauce Walker.
I'm like, for real. So you're like, this nigga getting a bag that you not even aware
Right.
of, and he not even aware of. I'm aware
It's
of
a
it.
large bag, too. Them niggas been eating for years.
They've been eating for a long
Yes.
time. So I even feel like that with like the podcast. I feel like that. Like I got a little YouTube partnership, and I want to do this, and I want to do this. And it's like, man, if you can get a job fan base where you making money like you would make at a job, like a good job. I'm talking like a six figure.
A six-figure job.
Shit, I'd be rapping today if I was making six figures. You feel what I'm saying?
Where the notebooks at? Put me
like
in the
for
booth.
real, nigga. And fuck trying to
Guideline,
like
guideline,
blow up
guideline.
or whatever. It's like, nigga, I'm Gucci.
But that's the plus these people got today.
Hell
There's
yeah,
many
people
people
doing
in
this
that
shit.
position. Exactly. There's people who got millions of subs and all these stuff, and they're able to go in these little pockets in these areas, perform
it's like
and do whatever they
YouTube
do.
rappers out there and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't even know who the fuck they is.
At all.
At all.
I was talking to this nigga about this nigga made a country rap song and shit called Old Silverado. Shit jamming like a motherfucker, right? It's like a country rap song. And I'm like, when I watch the video, it ain't a nigga in sight. You know what I'm saying? It's like a white shit.
Red
but it's not like, it's like they look racist, but it's not like racist. You feel what I'm saying? It's just they just
always wonder though, bro. I always wonder. I'm like, hold the fuck up.
It's like we came up on rap music, but we country as fuck. We making our own shit. So it's like, it's kind of, it make you feel funny, but it's like, I gotta respect it.
Shit be jamming though, that shit jamming.
So
I don't know if you're talking about me or to me.
Right. I told him, I said, yo, it's a bunch of these rappers in this genre that I did not know about that all got 3 million views on YouTube. And I said, I never heard.
And all that too.
Yes, that's how I found this dude. I heard his song on TikTok and I went and listened to it. I said, damn, this shit sliding.
There's some niggas do the same shit and the shit slide. They doing that country shit. And it's like, hold the fuck up.
My whole thing was they got legit fan bases, and I never. And you know, I've been saying that it's gonna be thousands of famous people and millions of famous people in the world that you never heard of that's making a bag. And I'm like, that's ideal for anything.
So like it's the same thing. I want to create, but I don't want the fame, yo. But I want
subscribers.
Almost like
that is the subscribers.
I have the same love-hate relationship when it comes to that. When it comes to when y'all mentioned money earlier, it's not necessarily about loving money, but about what money allows you.
Oh Lord!
Come on, man. That was about 2 or 3 episodes ago.
So it's that kind of shit. It's the same thing. The fame is, if it helps me to get my message out and get out what I want, it's a byproduct of the mission. So I take it. Yeah. But that's not really my thing.
Any nigga that don't love to be on social media and shit, you.
And I'm one of them.
That's me.
I feel like I had it backwards.
I'm not using it at all right now. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I want to learn how to, like, I'm really focused on getting money. So
even so,
do something else.
We grew up in the era where you had a little bit of surprise, right? Like we just said earlier. I don't like posting and shit online, but if you don't post online, they forget about you. You post something, you get 5 views. It's like, what the fuck? They kick you out these algorithms. So they force you to be active in order to. But it's like, I used to love when a motherfucker who say something. So then it's like, oh shit. You know, I'm gonna focus on this because he don't ever really talk. But now it's like, you can miss it because every day is just a bunch of shit for posting purpose.
Much.
That's what I'm saying. So now your word don't hold the power it once did because I can hear you every and any day.
Yeah, there's no value in it. There was value in mystery.
Oh yeah,
there was value in mystery.
I remember watching like the MTV Music Awards because Eminem was gonna perform and shit. It's like, I would never do that now because I can see this nigga every day.
Anytime
I see him at home. It's like, you know what I'm saying. So I don't even see how young people like love celebrities.
Before Beyonce and them took my idea, one of my rap goals was to be successful enough
to be
that I could drop so I could drop a album without telling them and without putting nothing on the fucking thing. No name of the song, no who's on it, nothing. So when you put that on, you are incomplete. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but you know you finna get something.
Yeah, you gotta be somebody.
You gotta be somebody. That's what I'm saying. You gotta really be somebody.
I'm gonna say track 1. I'm like, damn, that bitch did it. Damn it, she did it.
I'm telling you, this like, you wake up on them. It's like, oh wait, this nigga dropped this song. What's the name of the album?
Yeah, you gotta be
nigga, who's on that? Nigga, what?
You got a picture with some blonde cornrows.
Nigga, just a white disc.
The whole album.
the white album.
What's his name? Childish Gambino. The last project that he put out. Same exact thing. You didn't hear from it. Yes, there's no picture for the brand. It's just white fucking shit.
That motherfucker there is a genius.
Yeah. My brother put me on that nigga. I had no idea, bro. I thought the nigga was tight, corny as fuck when I first heard him. Like, that's a talented nigga, bro.
Yeah, he talented as fuck.
He's one of my favorite niggas.
But it goes back to what we saying as black people.
Yeah.
He a cornball and he nerd. It's like, so fuck that nigga. Why?
Because he don't fit the cookie cutter of what black is supposed to be.
I was surprised that nigga was dope. I was like, damn, this nigga.
Me too. What the fuck? He's like, no, nigga, Childish Gambino. I'm like, nigga, look at this nigga.
This nigga hard.
That nigga stand-up comedian for real.
For real.
Take that TIP.
Come on, man.
That shit is so well written.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
But it's written from the mind of a nigga who, one, have to deal with other niggas thinking he ain't a nigga, but knowing he a nigga, living in that. And because y'all don't appreciate him anyway, he can be as creative as he possibly want to.
True.
So we all end up getting the best product.
That's true. That's deep.
Me, nigga.
I'm trying to.
That's who I would like to be. I like to be the type of nigga that just let me do what the fuck I want to do. Give me the pieces and the people that I need to do what the fuck I want to do, and let me do it. Because I know I can put it together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I know I can put it together just off the sheer fact of how original I am.
Yeah.
You know, I call myself, or they call me, is between the two, rebel, because I just don't agree with shit that everybody agrees with. I want to do my own shit, whatever the fuck that may be.
Right.
So when you said you want to make country, you want to make, if you've ever like really fucked with me and listened to me, I can do everything.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons that made me fuck with you so much. And at first, when I first caught wind of it, I was like, this nigga know his own fucking potential. And that's why, and even watching and seeing this type of shit is you walking in it. You know what I mean? So I love seeing that kind of shit. Even when y'all first started doing this shit, we're like, that nigga's in his motherfucking element. But I'm not gonna lie, I would wish you would. I'm like the Joe Budden. I'm not even no Joe Budden.
Everybody that know you say,
but I wish you would. You know what I'm talking
Yep.
But I'm scorned.
Yep.
I mean,
I'm scorned in the fact that,
you're
like,
jaded. Is that
yes,
what it is?
yeah, sorry, jaded, not scorned.
You both.
You have a right to be.
Because listen, man, like we saying, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about myself. I ain't never heard nobody really put it as much pieces together as I can put together and have put together.
Real shit.
What I always say about you is you ain't never heard nobody that sound like you.
And that's
Even
one
till
of the
this day.
pieces of the puzzle.
Yeah, even to this day.
So that's one of the pieces of the puzzle. I can then change the inflection of my voice. Again, when we be doing freestyles on here, this nigga spends the entire time of my freestyle just laughing because I know his head is like, I can't believe he just said that.
Yeah.
Wait, he made that rhyme? Oh, that was hard.
There's so many reasons I'm laughing. There's so many reasons I'm laughing.
So that's my point. All
Sometimes
them
I laugh
layers.
because I knew what you was gonna say. Then sometimes I laugh because I didn't get what you was gonna say, and then sometimes I laugh because I know you thought of what you said at the last second. But you have to be a nigga that know how to rap.
Right, exactly.
And
I want to say there's a level of genius to all of it. Even in not trying to rapidy rap and being able to. There's some level of
sometimes
genius
you
to
say
that.
something, and I just be
I'm
over here
trying to
thinking.
not say nothing to
I'll be
make it sound like something.
Yeah, I'll be like, all right, I wonder what he gonna rhyme with that. And then I'll see you, and then you'll just drop one rhyme with it, like right there at the last second. And I just bust out laughing. I bust out laughing because I'm like, nigga, you just came up with that at the last second. Like, you didn't have shit. You didn't have shit.
And that's what makes
like
it.
that.
So
that's why I be laughing.
But
So people might not even get why I'm laughing so hard.
this is why I'm jaded. It's because there's people who bring so much less to the table, and I ain't that nigga who's like, well, I'm better than you. I'm not that. Anytime people tell me how good I am, I always accept it and appreciate it because I appreciate you appreciating what I'm doing.
Right.
But I'm not an idiot. I'm a realist. I realize niggas can't fuck with me. So
I'm about to say all that modest shit. You raw, nigga. Your name is raw.
come on. So that's why I'm jaded because it's like, man, what's the point in having so much in the package when clearly what's desired is a single serving?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want the multi-pack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's what makes me, so again, I can't give it my all of my energy, but then I feel like I'm disrespecting my gift.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm disrespecting my blessing
yeah.
by not walking in
Of
it
course.
correctly and
But-
truthfully like I should.
It's like I'm angry at you because you don't love rap, and then I'm angry at him because he still do.
He still loves
I'm like, Swordz, they don't deserve you, nigga. Stop rapping. Them motherfuckers don't deserve you. And I'm like, rap. And then you rapping is like the same shit. I'm be like, nigga, fuck that rap shit. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I feel exactly what he's
Like,
saying.
it's tough.
I feel exactly what
Yeah.
you're
So
saying.
some of the questions I'm asking you,
And you view it as a legend too. I ain't
I feel
on
exactly what
y'all
he's
niggas level.
saying.
I just made money. I'm
So,
not on y'all niggas level. So
the
I know how that
reason
go.
why I'm asking some of the questions in the way I'm asking is
They-
because I'm
I'm
asking
living through
me.
you.
Exactly, nigga. It's like, hey,
I'm not wrong.
let's be honest, man. We honest here. We honest, gentlemen.
Honest table.
So you were one of them niggas. You still is, man. I ain't even want to talk in past tense, but I'm referring to the past tense. So, and I know back then we were some juggernauts.
Yeah, real shit.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm talking about, we used to see each other in other cities
Right.
and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Being juggernauts. Like,
on.
okay, niggas in 3 to 4 hours of us can't fuck with us either.
Come on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then
Real
we
shit.
there with each other laughing about it. So it's like,
See, hold up. Let me interrupt you. I'm sorry, right? This how much I used to love rap, okay? Y'all are juggernauts, okay? I'm not. I just had got to this motherfucker even when y'all was already popping when I got here, right? So I see you at a party. I get out, and shorty say, my homeboy here, and can't nobody rap that.
That's always the dopest shit when it
Like,
comes
yeah.
from the women.
So, like,
too.
girl, I hop out. I said, well, that nigga ain't fucking with me, goddammit.
Oh,
So
shit.
it's like, I already know you have a reputation as soon as I get here. You rap, right? I love rap so much
then I have to rap with you. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, all right, he's somebody. I gotta go rap with this nigga. I love it so much. Let me go fuck with him. You feel what I'm saying? You have to love this shit to say, walk into the motherfucking the wasp nest. You know what I'm saying? It's like that kind of shit, and it's like whatever you're about to say is on that level of I loved it. You feel what I'm saying?
Man.
Like loved it.
Like you said, you come to a spot and you ain't even know other people already bigging you up. So then now, when niggas, everybody wants you to rap because you there. We want to you rap. And then when you rap and then you validate everything anyone has said, and then you just gain some new validators. It's like you feel like exactly like it's like holy shit.
It's the best fucking feeling ever.
To never be truly rewarded for it. To never be truly, like I was just saying to you, you ain't getting certain flowers that you paved way for.
Straight up. It's true.
It's an annoying fucking feeling that is like, because I've never gotten what I was supposed to get, sadly, I'll never try to go get it.
Oh. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the pain that I have in me, I smile and support you because clearly that shit ain't grab you like that yet. You know what I'm saying?
That beat me down, man.
We be here like sometimes when I listen to, I was like, man, yo, Swordz is too great to not be great for everyone. Why is he not great for everyone?
I think about that shit day in and day out, homie.
So then why?
Yeah. Sometimes, just like I said, there's the reasons that I gave you earlier, and then there's sometimes I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't. It's just a feeling will hit me. G shit, I'm not even lying to you, homie. I just had a conversation with my business partner yesterday when I was telling him I was halfway thinking about giving this shit up.
Well, hell, when you got into acting, I was like, finally, this nigga was brightened up. And he was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he
Even
doing
that,
something else.
I fell into it. I can't say I know all the ins and outs.
Right. But from the outside looking in, it looked like you was just like, man, let me try something else. And I was like, good.
The nigga, you wrote a book.
Rap don't know how to act, man.
Part of the reason I was okay
Music
with
too.
writing my help book, Protect Your Happiness, is because Swordz wrote Swordz wrote a book. So it's like,
See, that's what we be talking about inspiring. I don't hate on the nigga. I don't see you acting. It's like, man, fuck this nigga. He acting now. I look at him and say, shit, I want to act too. You feel what I'm saying?
And that's how it's supposed
to be.
That's how
Straight
it's
up.
supposed to be.
But again, man, sadly, like I feel like I always make a joke of myself. I feel like Earl the Goat Man the Goat. One of the greatest niggas that niggas don't know exists.
Niggas never know.
You see what I'm saying?
They be telling stories about that nigga like Bo Jackson and shit. I seen that nigga kick a tree down one day. I heard that nigga spit 100 dope bars in a row, nigga. Not one miss. I was there.
Man, you never heard that nigga jump from the floor and take a quarter off the top of the backboard? Nigga, he too small. I seen it with my own eyes.
Nigga in 77 Rebel spit a freestyle so long.
That
Wait a
is
minute.
real shit. But yeah, I completely understand you and I feel you, homie. And also partly this, because of what you just said about, you disrespecting the gift. I do have a stern feeling when it comes to that because I'm a spiritual nigga, and I do feel like if you misuse it, you lose it. You don't have it for nothing. It's not there for nothing. So based on that alone, I feel like it's my duty to find as many ways to express it before I hang it up.
That makes so much motherfucking sense.
But that's why we're here.
We
I
was
do
just
the
talking
same
about-
podcast to get some of those same thoughts out.
Yeah,
but
facts.
then look who keep creeping up and calling me. The damn rap.
A beat.
But it's like,
Because we come from if a beat on, you're rap.
you're rap.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
If for me, even if it's not the particular, I had to figure out a way to parlay it, because I'm not the same nigga I was in my 20s.
Of course.
I firmly hold and wore that. I'm a gangster, and it ain't nothing happened to me. I was born this way.
Respect.
I'm not no gangster, bro. Not now.
Well, not even definitely, but you can hear that.
Oh, for sure.
On that American
But
God album,
yeah,
you got the same
yeah.
Swordz energy, but like I said, I feel like it's more focused into a point you trying to deliver.
I'm a different man. I've learned a lot over
As you get older, you know all niggas need to know is that it can get there.
Yeah. In my experience,
That's all.
I don't like using the word real. The whole keep it real thing.
We say this all the time.
I'm honest. I like saying I'm honest.
Yep. Them niggas
Truthful.
abuse the phrase.
Yeah.
real.
Yeah,
I don't like to
truthful.
use it.
So it's almost like being called a fuck nigga. I'm a rapper, fuck nigga.
Yep.
It's synonymous.
Sadly, that's what's happening in the podcast now. It's literally
podcasts are like rap.
Why?
now.
Like everybody got a
everybody got
It's the new
what you-
mixtape.
Yes.
And what sucks about it now is that famous people have podcasts. So it's like
Yes.
now we competing with them.
Right.
Yeah,
very much.
And it's like, man, come on,
on, bro. Y'all niggas
And
had 15-year rap careers and shit. Let somebody else try.
Of course, you
shit.
can get Nelly on your show.
Right. It's like you try your whole life to be a sportscaster and shit. It's like, all right, man, I want to be a sportscaster. And they're like, we hired Tom Brady for the job. It's like, you ain't gonna get hired before that nigga. That's how they do it for podcasts and shit. It's like, I feel like Tom will be better.
That's a trip, man.
But
I had no idea. That's a
the
trip.
podcast, the new mixtape.
It's the new mixtape.
I didn't even think
We
about
love
it
the
like that till y'all
abuse.
said it.
We love the abuse.
I know, right?
We'll
But
sign up for the abuse. What's the new mixtape? All right, count us in.
We finna drop.
Yeah, we
But
love the abuse.
It's the same type of shit in the sense of like
You need a famous feature.
shit like that, or you need some
need
kind of
somebody to plug.
viral moment. You got to
Yeah.
do something weird
Something
or
to
out of the
validate what
character.
you're doing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that, and just like the rap game, we have a podcast that is better than a lot of shows
Right.
that are out here.
Right.
Not just better content wise, it's better in the fact of the originality of it, the fucking freestyleness of it,
Straight up.
the fact that we
The
mention raps to
outlooks.
it, exactly the perspectives, all of that. But we right next to somebody who talking about fucking beers or something.
Yeah, some
we got a
dumb
podcast where niggas just
Yeah.
have talking about beers. Well, I
true.
love me a nice bush.
Yeah.
Well, you know a good I don't even know beers enough to be on their show. But
It's got more hops.
Hops.
That nigga said
But-
that on
Yeah, that's how you know
Superbad.
niggas are beard. All right, man, you lost me. You lost me.
So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, again, we back in another field where it's not about the talent
Yeah.
and it's not about what you're
It's
doing.
the same field as you. It's like, say, if you made a song with Drake tomorrow, you're on
You're
for
on.
life.
Right.
If Drake was on our podcast tomorrow,
We're
we
on.
on for life.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But if that don't happen to us, we may not never be on.
Yeah,
You
that's
see what I'm
true.
saying?
But it's
that-
guaranteed that we on if you do. You feel what I'm saying?
But that don't
That's the flip side of
that don't speak for the talent.
Exactly.
So what upsets me about you is you're far too good to not be.
Thank you.
And again, man, when I say words like not be and not finish the sentence, I mean, we know where the fuck you belong, nigga. Like when I say, if you ever seen a Swordz show, you'll leave with the same type of joy and feeling as if you watch Busta Rhymes or fucking Meth and Red. These people who are known for their performance.
And that's
So it's
exactly
like,
what the fuck I learned.
when I see you performing with some ungrateful crowd niggas who ain't gonna truly
Bruh.
appreciate that feeling, it's like, man, it's because you shouldn't be here.
My guy, okay.
It bothers me, man. That
Listen to
shit
me, bro. I'm
bothers
finna
me.
put a beat on. But
Come on,
listen to me, man. When I got
We
here,
don't talk to
bro.
the same bitch that got us hurt.
When I got here, bro.
You said fuck that
I know,
bitch.
say
He
fuck that
finna
bitch.
open the door and let her in.
I'm gonna call her over
You know
now.
these niggas talking about you, right?
Y'all two niggas and my nigga Ace are the and I
Shout
do
out Ace
not
Bae.
care
Shout out
how
Ace.
anyone feels
Shout out
about
Ace.
this. I don't care. Y'all are the only two niggas with Ace that I ever thought were even in my league in this city. And I mean that from my whole heart. And yes, I've heard them all. You feel what I'm saying?
fucking love it.
And-
If you say
and
their name, I've
if we
heard their
keep it-
Shout out
name.
to Ace. Ace raw than a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
shout out
too.
to Ace.
Shut up.
Bae,
And if
man.
we keep it in the buck, if you want to do something on these boys, I promise. But the whole point is, y'all the only niggas with Ace that I ever thought was even in my league. You feel what I'm saying? So I view, you know what I'm saying, y'all niggas as a high pedestal. And I know like how I move was different from how y'all move. Like I was more so like I want to make money. You feel what I'm saying? So I was on some shit like I'm not from here. I love it here. I rep here, but I want to make money.
Yeah.
So my main thing was I'm gonna sell every CD, nigga, every verse costs. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put Crazy Bone on my album. I'm gonna put Freeway on my album. I'm gonna put Jody Breeze on my album. I pay because I want to make money. You feel what I'm saying? So as far as that goes, I completely agree with you as far as how the shit go with him because it's like my nigga. I know about you. You feel what I'm
Man.
saying? Like
Swordz is
I
what-
showed this nigga a YouTube video one time that I made before I even knew this nigga while I was listening to him. You know what I'm saying? And last time you was on
That shit had to feel good.
Straight up.
Yeah.
So we talked on the last podcast. I was like, nigga, you put that nook if you buck Swordz verse on. I know that motherfucker from beginning to end. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, and
I
you
know.
Got to know.
and he know. I think
know.
everybody whack.
Yeah. But what was funny
You
is
a rappity rapper, you gonna think everybody's
everybody
whack.
he
whack.
sent me the shit and I
Don't
told
think
him, I was
nothing,
like,
though.
all right, we got Swordz locked in. He's like, S-Dub, tell them pussy niggas better make way.
Even when he put that shit in the DM,
I'm telling you.
nigga don't know about that
Come
shit.
on,
All right,
man.
even what we do rap wise, even what you said about me and what I bring to the game on the street shit that young niggas need to respect, what we did, how we executed. There isn't.
Come on now.
There was us. I mean, me and you. Because niggas can rap about what they would like to do, and then there's executing. No one had ever seen it executed the way we did it.
I agree
to
with
the
you.
point to where when this nigga hit the flow, niggas like, you gotta fuck with this nigga raw. This nigga raw as fuck. This nigga, I know.
I'm telling y'all, on the outside looking in, I'm telling these niggas telling the truth.
And everything he
telling
said,
the truth.
from his vocal inflections
Yep.
to it's like you did it immediately. Some shit is in you, not on you.
That's what I'm saying. So I
And
feel
there's a
bad.
lot of elements where it was like, that nigga got it. He got it. And he knows how to use it. Yes. There hasn't been the closest thing to that. Big shout to the nigga is the nigga Moses West. He's the
I agree with
closest-
that.
Moses
He's
West.
the closest thing
I
to
completely
doing what
agree with
we
that.
do.
I completely agree with that.
We've had
Yeah, he's special.
in the city, period.
He's special. I agree with
Aside
that.
That's
from
why I like
my
it.
young
Yeah.
nigga Strife.
Yeah.
That's an honorable mention.
shout
Strife.
out to
I
my
do
young
fuck with Strife,
Shout out
though.
to Strife. Hey,
I
Strife
got to
will
shout my young nigga
freestyle.
Strife.
Strife will freestyle any place, anywhere, off the
Hey,
dome.
They
what you
don't
want to
make
do.
them like that.
That's
no.
right.
At all.
And
What-
see, bro, I've been so ingrained to this shit that it's like somebody like Strife will watch this. And he would see me. He said, I don't know that nigga, but I recognize him. You feel what I'm saying? It's
These niggas
like,
always around.
I've always been around this type, and you telling the truth. That nigga Strife,
Listen,
he can
Everything
definitely
you
do.
hear about
Yep.
him, and then when
Yep.
it's like,
Yep.
it's the
Yeah,
truth.
I agree.
I heard
and
when I
Moses
came-
West on the battle shit, I do
When
not
I
disagree.
came and I heard about
agree.
Strife, again, granted, I knew Mouse, and Mouse knew him very well. I think he's a cousin or something. So I met him pretty quickly.
Right.
But I heard about him before I met him. Like,
too.
yo, somebody, they ain't freestyling or spitting
Yep.
like him. And then he was on that gangster shit.
Yep.
And when I first came up, that's all I was on.
Yeah.
So, and then it was like a breath of fresh air because we didn't meet enough people at that time. So it was like, all right, these people, clear, they're not on the level.
Right.
Then I meet him. I was like, oh, this nigga a unicorn,
Right.
nigga. So then, and then him hearing me, he's like, oh, man, like that's
Exactly.
Nick. So it's like,
Yep.
and then we just all linked up and started clicking up with each other as the time goes. Like, I went to a sword show. First nigga I seen with a whole street team out there. They
Oh
had
my
fucking
God, yes.
towers and
I was like, this
bandanas.
nigga-
I was like,
said, this nigga old,
this
bro.
nigga amazing.
Y'all was
Those
the,
days.
Y'all was the two niggas that made me take my path how I took it. I said, man, I'm finna go straight to iTunes. I was on iTunes before
on.
everybody else and shit.
Come on.
I said, man, I gotta try to beat these niggas to the
on.
punch.
And we used to have all these get-togethers, these little hip-hop get-togethers, like hip-hop hell and all them type of shit. And it's like, man, I need this nigga Swordz to know who I am. But again, how the nigga was moving when I first came is like a nigga that was on. He had about 5, 6 niggas with him, all look like they're
Yes.
on. All with Swordz shit. It's
No
like
bullshit.
the nigga moved
He
as
like,
a unit.
Like why I know who like Bigger Rankin is. And
Yes.
shit. Like not I don't know him because I know Bigger Rankin. I know Bigger Rankin because I know him.
That's tweetable. Like a motherfucking gunshot set.
So like, nigga, we got him, nigga. Nigga, we got choppers too, nigga. Yeah.
But shit, nigga, I can tell you this. I done freestyle with Strife. You feel what I'm saying? So the shit that's so crazy is like I see who dope, and I'm like, nigga, I'll rap with
That's
your
what I'm
motherfucker.
saying,
I ain't
man.
no hoe about it. And I know Ace from Ace hearing me rap. I know you from you hearing me rap. But it's like I heard y'all niggas rapping. I'm like, man, I want to rap with how y'all niggas rap.
Man, listen,
You know?
we went to them shows. I never forget it, right? It was this first one that I ever went to. And just like you were saying, man, it felt different in there because there was like a buzz around my name, but nobody knew who the fuck I was. They didn't know how I looked or none of that
Pressure
shit.
was on, nigga.
Right? And I'm in there. But no, I had them in my heart. Hey, sadly, right? And this is, I'm going to give you out for real. I have no idea what the fuck I be saying, right? Like what I'm going to be saying.
You talking about when you freestyle?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm so super confident.
You can
that's
tell.
all it
I'm going to
You
make you
ooze
guys-
the confidence.
That's 90% of freestyling though. Just
While
being
in there
confident.
having everybody whispering about a nigga, talking to me about me and not knowing, I'm like, man, yo, I got these motherfuckers, yo. And then back then we was having raps and writing all the time. So I had a good 4, 5, 6, 7 in a clip.
Right.
So when I went, it was shut downable. Like when I went and I stopped, no one said nothing but praises, cheers, and the show was over.
Right.
Because nobody wanted to go after that.
Right.
And I was like, that nigga Swordz gonna hear about me after tonight,
Right.
nigga. One of the next few hip hop hells after that, who had that motherfucker? Swordz.
course.
And I was like, see? But again, it's more juggernaut shit. It's like, man, I don't want to go and be like, hey, man, I rap. Because that's what all these other motherfuckers is doing.
right.
I need him to hear about me like all these other motherfuckers heard about me, like I heard about him.
up.
And that's
Like,
how we need to meet.
To me, it's like dope to be a fan of a nigga.
Yes.
But I'm in competition with you, my nigga.
on, this
And
rap.
like I said, how y'all niggas had a team, nigga, I moved here because I was in the Navy.
Swordz don't like to talk about this, but we met first time for real on the battle stage.
Real shit.
Where I whip his ass.
happened for real?
Real shit. He's not lying.
I ain't heard about this. All right, I'm gonna hear about this, but I
He don't like to talk about that.
I want to say this.
We
one
talk about
thing.
the Moses thing.
I want to say this one thing, and then I want y'all to talk. But y'all niggas had You had like fans to the death. You had street team and fans to the death. And like I said, when I moved here, I was in the Navy, right? So when I used to have shows.
Where did you come from?
I came from Texas. I'm from Texas. So when I had shows.
You mentioned Slim Thug and all that.
It was just all my niggas from the Navy that was at my show. But I was like, hey, y'all got to come to my show because these niggas got fans and shit. You feel what I'm saying? And it's crazy because they know me as just the nigga on the Navy with them, but I'm recording in the barracks. I'm recording at the crib. I'm recording here. I'm recording there. So they like, you my friend. I know your lyrics. So when I go to a show, it's like, damn, this nigga on. In my way, like they're looking like, oh, this nigga must be somebody. Because they know his lyrics, but it's like, nigga, these my friends. They don't know my lyrics like that.
That should be so motherfucking dope.
Right?
I just called you because I was just bragging. I told the motherfucker I knew you. I just want to
Like, straight up.
put your speaker on.
We finna pause.
We finna pause real quick.
Zero, I hate you, bitch. It just dropped.
Oh, yeah. And that's, I
around
guarantee
that
you, it was the most popular song in Texas.
Nigga, every club
I'm
we
trying
went
to tell you, bro.
rocking that.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Like these niggas, like I remember coming up and like the most like popular rappers in my like in Texas when I was coming up were Chameleonaire, Paul Wall, and Eminem. like them niggas was as popular
when I
as
went up there,
Shady.
that's all I
And like
wanted.
no
They put me
bullshit.
on Big Hawk.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Motherfucker, Chameleon
Yep.
Paul Wall was banging. Lil Flip was a golden boy because he had just did $1 million. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted to listen to.
And when he talk about like, I listen to Big Hog and Fat
Slim Thug before he got the deal.
Every nigga from Texas know who he talking about. Every nigga know who Fat Pat is.
Come on.
Every nigga know who Big Hog is. I'm talking every nigga.
And they ride support. They don't play nothing but Houston niggas.
Yes.
When I was up there, that's all they listened to.
I'm not even from Houston. I'm from 5 hours from Houston. I'm from a small ass town in East Texas. Our radio playing Lil Kiki. Our radio, like when I'm coming up, that's who they playing, bro.
He ain't gonna get none of that, bro.
So when I came here, I'm like, I like these niggas. I like the niggas that's talking about the city and the niggas is like, I even listen to like Younger Ace and all them type of niggas. I'm like, man, I want to hear about the niggas that's like fuck with what we fuck with.
Me too.
You know, I that's just how Texas niggas are. We support.
I want to
like
move. That
Texas.
shit turned
Like
me
for
the fuck
real.
out. They didn't
You
listen
moved to
to
Texas, started rapping Texas, you would have been on, nigga. They rap.
They support their own. I love that shit.
Nigga, I'm from small ass town in East Texas, nigga. When I was 18, 19, I'm on the radio out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah,
18,
I think
19.
you're dope. Yeah, they like, oh yeah, I think you're dope. You gonna be on the radio.
That's dope as
I ain't
shit.
gotta pay nobody. I ain't gotta beg nobody. I'm on the radio.
And y'all independent hustle too. It was so many. And they was getting it too.
Yes, bruh. Like, it's so many
This
niggas
nigga
from
was a
Texas
salesman.
that people never. I send him shit all the time. I be like, hey man, I give him the whole story. I be like, hey man, this nigga right here like invented. You know how they got that Texas flow? Like, I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna pop up, syrup in my cup. Yeah, I'm like, so this nigga right here invented the style, and then I tell him the whole story and shit. They be like, I see why you fuck with it.
Every nigga that freestyle, that was the basis of it too. Every
You know what I'm
freestyle
saying?
tape
I done came down.
down.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So where I'm from, we really support that kind of shit, and it's screwed and chopped to the death and the whole thing.
To the point where I'm a Florida nigga, bro. That's all I wanted to listen to when I was out there.
Yes.
Nigga, tell me some more. Put me on some more niggas. That's the only place I really feel like that though. Texas
That's like
and
that.
Miami.
Yes.
I ain't been in New York yet, and a few other places.
Like
but
the Bay
Texas,
Area, like that too.
That's all you want to listen to is the
Them
Bay
niggas
Area
out
music.
there support their own. Like I'm telling you, like how Nipsey was and shit like that. They support their own. And Florida need to support their own.
Y'all niggas love music. Y'all talking about y'all don't like it. Y'all
bro.
clearly love
I hate
music.
it, but I love it. Because like, what we talking about is what he was talking about. It take me back to that time when I was living in Texas and I'm a young nigga and I'm like, nigga, I like Paul Wall, nigga.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it was weird when we found out he was white and shit.
Me
we
too.
ain't
Yeah.
know. We ain't know. It's like, you know, it's different, man. It's different. So that's why I was a fan of y'all niggas. I want to support home.
Yeah,
That's just how I move.
He showed and proved with me. It's like again, it's like just like a unicorn seeing another unicorn, and then they got different. Like, oh, that nigga got. The nigga wings got
trick.
fucking flames on him.
It's like, damn.
Different kind of unicorn.
Damn, that nigga fast and strong.
It's like the interview with the vampire when the motherfuckers walking around each other. And, yeah. It was one of them kind of things like, yes, nigga. I appreciated everything about that. So that also comes with the giving a nigga they motherfucking flowers.
Nigga! I swear to God, I was like, since I'm drinking tonight on the podcast and I never drink, I'm gonna be like drink champs and I'm gonna give both of y'all flowers. I had to God on my daughter. I was just about to say that before you said that. I'm gonna give both y'all flowers, bro. Because to me, y'all are both legends. And like I said, I understand that I'm not that here. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't have a problem
see,
with
man,
that.
Thank you, man.
I'm calling it what it is. Y'all niggas are legends.
And I appreciate you, man. And it's why I have no problem ever always shining a light on this nigga Swordz right here, man.
Straight
Because
up, me either.
I always
respected
respected you.
appreciate the fuck out of
And
it. It's one
again,
thing to feel that way. It's another thing to express it.
exactly.
Yeah.
And the
I don't have
reason
no problem with it.
the reason that you can express, or at least I can express it, is because that don't take away from what I do or what I did.
no.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
I probably told him something he didn't even know that I. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like all it could do is help.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? And then even then, that's sword sharp and sword shit. I said at the beginning of the motherfucker. Okay, he here. I can't walk around like I'm that nigga no more because there's another nigga here who's
Right.
clearly that nigga.
Right.
You know
But
what I'm
see,
saying?
Me being me, I give him his props, but I'm still gonna walk around
Killers
like I'm that
respect
nigga.
killers.
Well, come on.
I'm still gonna walk
Listen,
around like
no.
I'm
I'm talking about what you say to yourself internally.
Oh, for
I
sure.
still
Oh,
walked
yeah.
around like the
Yeah,
nigga, but
for
I
sure.
knew better. It's like
Yeah.
like certain lions. It's like, hey,
Of course.
I ain't gonna come around that area because I know that lion around there don't play no
Yeah,
fucking
for
games.
sure.
Killers respect killers.
But
I
he know a
respect
lion
killers.
out
killers.
here. He
Straight
know
up.
a lion out here though.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Like I told you, nigga, I read the
I know he heard me.
he said killers respect killers. I read the Secret Mind of a Millionaire book, right? And in the book, it was talking about when you see somebody that gets rich, don't look at them and say, "Oh, that rich motherfucker." Look at them and admire them.
Of course.
If you admire them, you can be like them. If you think negatively about them, you
You
can't
done
never
already
be like
missed-
them.
you done missed
So
the
that's
lesson.
why I tell y'all niggas all the time, nigga, I did what y'all niggas did. You got a street team, Navy niggas, come fuck with me.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you got this person on the song, shit, I get somebody on the motherfucking
come on.
song. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause shit,
And
it
we was
nigga-
looking up that even though I didn't really do it like that, we was looking up to niggas like that was able to do that kind of shit.
Ooh,
He
you
could
got
go
that
out and-
feature?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn,
See,
nigga,
y'all
go
was
back and
looking
try
up to
figure this
somebody
shit out.
else, and I was looking up to y'all.
Shit, even when this
what I'm
nigga got his bigger rankings tape, I was like, ooh, Swordz got him one.
Ace and them got the one,
had
too.
to, bro.
That's what he
I
got
had-
him.
Ace and them got them one too.
I
So
made
I'm like,
that
damn.
a point, like around that time, like I noticed nigga, because we tearing up the club every motherfucking week, literally getting getting kicked out that motherfucker every
Man,
week.
good times.
But
though.
he didn't know me for music, and I knew who that nigga was. Like,
Right.
that nigga got to know my motherfucker. That nigga got to know my name.
Right.
He got to know my name.
Yeah.
So I tried to make it my business to get that nigga to pay attention. He never paid no
Well,
attention.
I
to
got
me.
a couple
It was
songs
Los that
on
did
it. I got a couple songs on it though. But getting on the bigger rankings mixtape back then was the thing. It's almost like some
golden
levels.
fucking ticket.
It's almost exactly. It's like levels. It's like, all right, yeah, you get in the city good, everything good. They starting to hear your name.
Do you got a Billy tape?
Exactly. When you get on a Billy tape, then it's like, okay, now we can start hearing you other places now.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So them shit is
But
those
see,
are trophies
y'all,
and
y'all
rings.
was on all of that. Y'all
Them
niggas
is
on
rings.
grind to shine. Y'all niggas on everything. And I'm like I said, I'm just right
Yeah, we
there.
was in a movie
I'm
together.
right there on the outside looking in.
It got to a point where, and there's a certain level of value that Grind and Shine will have that the real nigga radio mixtapes don't have no more. Because it got to a point where everybody had them bitches. They wasn't covered in no more.
Yeah, that's true.
That's when he
Every
started
nigga in the
doing for
hood got
money.
J's.
It's like how much you got.
Exactly. It was bought out.
That's true.
You can
You
pay
used to
for
look
it.
forward to the WR&R tapes.
Yeah. Niggas in the city who got on it knew it was a ring. Niggas out of the city paid to get on it
Yeah,
because they
for
knew
sure.
it was the thing.
Yep, that's straight up.
I'm not finna listen to this shit. This nigga got another R&R. I don't want this.
I'm putting on a beat, man.
Come on now.
I'm going with real
Swordz.
nigga. I'm going with real nigga
We
beat.
appreciate
bro.
you pulling up, man. You got anything else you want to talk about? This is the final beat that we talking.
No
We
problem.
done?
No
I'm
problem
asking.
at all.
I don't know how long we've been going. I don't got
I know that shit
time. I've
done
been
stopped.
drinking.
How long you got?
How long you got? All right, we coolin' for a
Come
second.
on,
Shit,
man.
I
Put
say
on
we
the-
may as well keep running it.
Real nigga type beat, man.
Man.
He said a real nigga type.
Y'all
beat.
talk
I just
all that
typed
talk
in
about
real nigga
rapping.
type beat.
Everybody gonna listen to every word everybody say.
I've been drinking, man. So if I rap, I ain't.
Look at the excuses.
I give excuses.
Set it off, baby.
I'm sipping juices.
I
These niggas clueless. I'm like, who is this?
don't know.
Let me start rapping for real, man.
Okay. This is when niggas shrugging shoulders on them niggas. What? Go!
Oh yeah, I can't.
Oh, hey, that's funny. Play that.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for you to shove your cock into my pussy.
All right, let me start
Yeah, I know
rapping
you
for
ready,
real.
ho.
Oh, go ahead. Go
How
ahead.
fast I'ma go? Think of Andretti, ho. Speed demon, no misdemeaning. I'm a felony that ass. A lot of niggas say, how to be a player, who me? I built felony that ass. Y'all know how we do.
Yeah.
Y'all know when we coming through.
Yeah.
It's dub on the motherfucking hater ass nigga. I don't give a damn who is you.
Yeah.
Pay homage to me or he or whoever that it was that paved that motherfucking lane that you riding,
Hey,
cuz.
she said she broke. I tell her, welcome to the strip
Welcome
club.
to the strip
I got
club.
my goons with me, Rebel Raw and S-Dub.
S-Dub.
And you a less though.
You less.
I'm on my next drug.
My next
I'm
drug.
trying to make my money, looking for my next plug. I'm like a sexy thug, and that's what them hoes might tell me.
Yeah.
And what you said, that boy Bill, what's the name?
Bellamy.
You know it, man.
A nigga ruined this nigga.
You did good. You pulled that off. I was completely shocked that you got that right, bro.
It's
Hey,
all
don't even
good.
worry
Yeah,
about
it's
it,
good,
man.
No, you can put it back down. It's in this
Hey, yeah, that was pretty
Swordz,
good.
what you
that
got for
that,
us,
man.
baby?
Give us something else, dude.
Ah.
All right, hold on, let me catch this
Look,
shit.
I love how niggas love putting niggas on the spot.
Honey.
I was just
This a real nigga beat. So a real nigga got to speak.
Yeah.
Like a nigga right off his feet.
Yeah.
That's just for playing with me. My voice is deep. I'm gripping.
Yeah.
I'm not ludicrous.
No.
I've been killing niggas. Why? Because I do
That
this
nigga
shit.
do this
My
shit.
nigga Raw been reppin'.
Yeah.
You know that I've been reppin'.
Yeah.
You understand why niggas walk around and I
Half
my
stepper.
mind- Right, there you go. Fell it off. But all these rap niggas snitching and they tell it all. Might need some Tylenol. These niggas' heads is hurting.
It's hurt.
Got your bitch bed is squirting.
It's squirting.
And yes, believe it's working.
It's working.
Yeah. Malachi, the children of the corn.
Corn.
Know you heard about Raw and definitely know you heard about Swordz.
Yeah. Real niggas in the city. If you love us, show a titty, cause we need you to boo. Go ahead and shake that ass. If you see a nigga like me chilling in the Walmart, I don't really know.
Nigga like me be ballin' at the ballpark. Nigga swimming like a damn shark. Got a problem with a nigga, you can go ahead and bring that.
Bring
and
it.
The nigga got a right hook.
Right
I
hook.
swear to God, motherfuckers say something.
I swing that.
Stop playing with him, man.
Gunshot.
Take that in your bum.
Every time you say what I want to say, I always fuck up. But
That's how you know
it's
y'all niggas
'cause
got good energy,
I like
though.
for real.
Stop telling.
But you knew that was a good one, though, bro.
I seen it coming as long as ever. He's like, I got this right. I said,
I
oh,
said I got a right hook. If a nigga say something, I'm gonna swing that.
sorry.
I'm coming.
Swordz,
good
man.
times, man.
Fun times, man. I'm playing. Listen, but this is my point. It was like that on the other one,
Right.
minus the rapping and shit. But it was that
You know how
same
long
kind of
we was
energy.
Yeah, that's
Real
true.
shit.
That's true.
That's how
So,
it's
you got
supposed to be,
anything
though.
you want to talk about, man? We just talked about music for literally damn near 45 minutes.
Man, I feel like I'm the guy that gave y'all flowers on air.
You
man.
did, man. Appreciate you, baby.
Man,
We definitely appreciate
no
that, homie. That shit
bullshit,
mean a
man.
lot.
I
It
really
does,
do,
yo.
man.
It means a lot.
It does in the sense of what I'm saying. I feel jaded, but to know, I know there's still people out here who respect me on a specific level. So it's like, thank you. Always
bullshit.
thank you. Like I said, like me being with my father and shit, and we in the store, and then people freaking out that I'm in the store. And my father like never really felt it. So for him to fit, he's like, this is how they act. I was like, yo,
See,
it's
I'm happy
strange to me
that
too.
I can share that. I know y'all deal with that. And I done had times where a nigga like, oh my God, it's you. Like a nigga told me like, oh my God, my wife ain't gonna believe I met you.
See what I'm saying?
I know how niggas gonna see it. Exactly. I know
Your
y'all
mother
had that.
loves you. Like, what am I supposed to do with that, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Woman fucker for you?
What the fuck? That's
I
almost
will.
basically how it sounds when they be pushing that shit across sometimes. That's just weird.
Man, listen, man, my wife would love to fuck you, man. If I brought you home and said, look who I brought
Every
S
time I
Dub.
come home, you're on the TV.
All right.
I brought S Dub, honey. Let him sharpen his swords in your cooch.
I'll be over here soliciting the dope boy in the corner. Act like I'm not even here.
Tell your mammy I'm a dope boy. My wife's getting fucked by the dope boy. This shit is fucking awesome, man.
And that's the TikTok video.
That's the TikTok video, nigga.
But yeah, man, I'm glad that I got
And
to
last
talk
night,
to
the
y'all.
weatherman came over, had my wife gushing, I tell ya.
Weatherman was a dope ass video. Like
Yeah.
the video itself was
But
dope.
even like that, he had a release party for the video, and then had the video playing on the big movie screen. And I'm like, this is shit that wasn't done back then.
Had to be
Today you can do that. Nigga can call AMC like, hey, I want to rent out Theater 3. You couldn't do that back
Man,
then.
I wish we had access to what these niggas got access
Yeah,
to.
that footage.
Where I can
Right.
yeah.
That's one of the reasons I feel
Yeah.
like we need another grind to shine, bro. I really feel like
Yes.
because there's a lot of shit
20
that
years
hasn't
later,
been-
nigga.
Yeah.
Not even. I feel like there's been holes in that story. There was a lot of shit that hadn't been told, and even post that. Like there's a lot of shit that ain't been touched, bro. And
I feel it.
Going back to the early conversation, some of these niggas don't respect because some of them don't know.
They
some
don't
of them
know.
do know and don't give a fuck.
That's true, but I feel like most of them don't know, bro.
A lot of them
I
don't
feel
know.
like
A lot
most of them don't know. I'm giving them kind of the benefit of the doubt on that.
But
I
if
feel
they
like
don't know,
most of
they I can't say that.
They know
because a lot
somebody that knows.
Somebody,
That's
your
what I'm
older
saying.
brother know. Your older sister know.
So-
Your daddy might know.
But that goes
That's
back to what
true.
I was saying about like the Young and Ace, and not to keep singling him out, but he one of the hottest and popular
Right.
people in the city.
I like
it's
Young
like
and Ace.
he
Me
can't.
too.
You can't tell me. Yeah, I like his music too.
I love his music,
You
actually.
can't tell me he ain't with or know somebody that knows Swordz.
There's a
may
few
not,
people. There's a
bro.
few young niggas that done, shout out to Lil Papa. I fuck with Lil Papa. Shout out to my nigga Lil Gutter. You know what I mean? Gutter done came home from prison and got the cell phone shop popping on the fucking north
really,
side.
baby?
That nigga came and that's. And I know they respect where I come from
Respect.
when we talk about some street shit.
Right.
Because just like we say, and I ain't gonna say that again.
Yeah, come on now.
If you run in certain circles, certain niggas know who. Just like lions respect lions.
Mm-hmm.
I heard about him. It's the same shit when it comes to this street shit, bro. So I know you know, because there wasn't too many niggas out there doing it to that level. So it goes back to the same shit. You know what I'm saying? It all comes back full circle,
Bruh,
So
I
yeah,
swear.
some niggas reach out, but they might not. It might be more so on some respect, OG.
But that's enough.
Y'all niggas make me
Technically,
laugh,
that's
I
bruh.
got that a couple of times from a couple of niggas.
Because
Enough
y'all
of-
make me
enough
laugh,
of that
bruh.
is enough.
Because I've done what y'all done. It's just always on a smaller level. You know I have done some serious street shit out here. But I'm gonna let it rock. You feel what I'm saying? But it's also shit where it's like, y'all niggas helped me be familiarized with the city. And then I lived in the city, nigga.
Come on.
I lived in the city. Whatever y'all niggas talk about,
That
the
shit
nigga
like
did
a-
and experienced.
that shit like
I've
a
done.
bad-
I just showed y'all how I move in the city. If you want to keep it buck. You want to keep it buck. You know what I'm saying? And the city taught me that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I
Hey,
always got respect for
Being
the city.
out of this place and making it out of this place like a badge of honor, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
It ain't the same.
Straight up.
I know there's hoods and there's gangsters everywhere,
on.
but it's certain places that are certain ways, and you make it out them certain places or certain ways. You got a different kind of badge, yo.
Yeah,
man.
when
Fuck
you
with
doing
it.
it to the fullest,
Yeah.
nigga, like the places he was talking about seeing each other out of town. How many times did you hear, dog, he from Duval County. Y'all niggas crazy as fuck down there. Y'all niggas don't fuck off.
It's a staple now, yo.
No bullshit.
And there's somebody from Duval anywhere
Every
you
fucking-
go.
all the DJ got to do is Duval. Oh, I
gonna
got some
hear
niggas
it.
from Duval
No
County in the
bullshit.
house.
No
I got a whole section over here, nigga. I ain't by myself.
No bullshit.
Fuck
I tell
all
people all
y'all
the
niggas.
time,
And,
man.
and that's the Duval way. If you out of town and you Duval, it's Duval against everybody.
I tell people
I
all the
can
time,
hate you when I get
like,
back.
The kid me is from Texas. The grown me is from Duval.
That's a fact. Kid,
And
me
I
from
don't even
St.
live
Thomas,
here.
big up
You feel what I'm
yourself.
saying? But that's what it is.
But I
Dog,
literally.
your freestyle about being from Bolo.
Hey,
But this is where I'm
That shit was
from.
fucking hilarious, nigga.
yeah, that shit been getting so passed around back home with all the people because they know how dead on what I'm saying
When
is.
I was listening to you, I was like, all that shit's got to be true.
It's
This shit gotta be
completely
small
true.
as fuck.
That's what makes it so hilarious, yo.
He was killing that
See,
shit.
I ain't
bro.
keeping up with time, so I don't know if you want to rap or you want to go. You
We
know, me,
just
my
rapped, nigga.
I don't got shit to do. I'll spend
Oh.
all night. I'll do it. All
no,
night. I ain't
let's
talking
get-
about rap. I'm talking
Oh,
about
wrap it up.
With the
All
devil.
right, no, let's get one more topic in, man.
What you got, man?
Something, man.
Why
Again,
we
it
on
took us
street
2 to
shit,
3
a lot of
years.
I don't agree with you know how older folks when we talking about, especially even the internet thugging and shit like that. Niggas say that the young niggas don't got no respect for the dead.
They
and
don't.
shit. Yeah,
That's
but
how the Duval niggas
they
blew up.
got it from somebody, bro. All this shit just didn't start
You know?
with this online Chicago shit, and that's a taboo subject.
True.
Nigga, we shot funerals up, we flipped caskets over, we shot mama's houses
Swordz,
up.
I want your opinion on something. All right, I always tell my nigga, right? You know how old ass people look at the world and they be like, I can't believe the world is how it is now. Like when we was coming up, because I can't believe that these rappers are saying these type of things, right? Or what doing these type of things. Like, you know that's not a trend that's gonna end. Like when we old as fuck, we not gonna be able to believe how the world is.
Real shit.
So can you imagine how crazy the world would have to be for us to be like, man, I can't even believe the shit that's
At
going
this
on.
point,
They're
you feel
doing
like
it
you done
now.
seen it all.
Like for real, like you said, like it's niggas like legitimately killing niggas and making a song about it.
Online. Nigga went live, shooting you, then going to the studio and recording the shit.
Yes.
Put the
Put it on
gun,
TikTok.
and they put the
And put it
gun.
on the internet.
The gun is the cover picture.
up.
New song about to drop,
Straight
just like
up.
them fuck niggas.
When that nigga TK made the race, that nigga
Come
was
on.
taking wanted signs of him off the wall. Like, nigga, I'm wanted for murder out
See,
here.
that's where we at. But we came from watching fucking niggas doing this shit in movies.
But this is what I'm
But
saying.
we gonna get to the point where we're gonna like, I can't believe you niggas
Like I
are
said-
killing each other and roasting it. Like, hey,
one will ever do that. No one's that stupid.
Yeah, it's like, hey, YouTube, finna kill a nigga. I'm on live, baby. Niggas gotta die.
Hit that like button.
Like, for
Remember
real.
to subscribe.
Like, that's how it's gonna have to be when we're old, for us to be like, wow, this world is crazy. Like, this
smoke
world,
my ops TV.
like, straight up, this world.
You know
can't
what we
have-
do over here?
It can't have 300 years left in it, bro.
Right.
It
No,
can't.
bro, it's got
Not with the
change.
level of
It
destruction.
can't have 300
But
years left.
what you're saying, my point is, the lies that was told and the mistruths that were told is what they're believing, so they're up in the game.
Yeah, so it's really our fault.
We used to walk up on a nigga broad day right there in the corner, blow his head off.
Word.
It's like,
It's
oh
really
yeah?
our fault.
Well, niggas ain't on the corner no more. They online.
Every bitch
I'ma
ain't
go-
shit. I'm married and I'm faithful. It's like that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? The nigga rapping like,
The
oh,
nigga
bitch
next
ain't
single,
shit.
fuck these hoes, nigga. Nigga,
Every
next
bitch ain't
picture.
shit.
I
Every
love my
bitch ain't
wife.
shit.
She's the rock. She's the
Right,
reason
right.
that I'm here today.
And I'm over here growing up on y'all.
y'all
Like, I don't trust you, bitch. There's something about you. I feel like you'll fuck my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how the shit
Bitch,
be.
would you fuck my ops? Let me know right
I
now.
hate you,
your ass too.
bitch. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have the answers, and every smart nigga know that he don't have the answers.
Yo.
No, of course not. I did, of course not.
But ain't shit you can do.
Get some wild-
Again,
wild
we
ass
have
shit.
allowed it to go so far that it ain't no reeling shit back. Like, it's literally to the point where they gotta like start over the world, damn near.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they do.
Shit.
It's like motherfucker with $700 billion and nigga with negative 200. Like,
Shouldn't
how does that
exist.
work?
This shouldn't make sense.
Make it make sense.
The money
that
should
work?
come from one of them because they wouldn't even notice it.
Yeah, it's
Like,
gonna
straight
get
up.
way
If you
worse.
help 1,700
Yeah, it is.
niggas
It's
not
gonna get way worse.
overdraft today,
No
you
bullshit.
wouldn't even know.
Yeah, I sent this nigga a video today. I'm filling up my tank and it costs more than $100 to fill up my tank.
Nigga.
And I'm just like, hey, I can't afford to drive a car that I own.
Come on.
You feel what I'm saying?
That I
What
gotta
kind of
pay
world
for.
we living in?
The video, the nigga was like, I got Joe Biden, my feet is on land.
Like, straight up, somebody fuck with me. But hey,
Real
man,
shit.
what do I know, man?
Yeah, a lot of this shit we never thought we'd end up here. Look where the fuck we at.
Preaching right there, man. That's the truth.
Speaking of, man, let's speak truth to power, man, and wishful thinking and all that good thing. Manifestation. Where you
I
gonna
believe
be
in
in the next
manifestation.
5 years, 3 years? So
my
at least my time.
guy,
Say right,
hand
nigga.
to God on my daughter. I was gonna ask that nigga.
Just
that.
say right,
The
man.
next 5 years, I see myself living.
But the next few years.
Next few years, I see myself living somewhere where it's warm and wet.
Oh, you ain't trying to stick around too much longer.
If I can
just
control it,
I just
if I can
moved.
control it, I'm gonna be in some, I don't know where, but I'll be in some island in the Caribbean.
You got like you about to start retiring, my man.
Making me, not even really,
Yeah.
just get off the grid and away. I'm on some Andre 3000 shit. I want to get away from every fucking body and pop up when I want to pop up.
I agree with that.
And if I can
doubt.
do that
No doubt.
and continue to be busy, that's fucking heaven for me.
I agree with you. See, I be on that shit. Cause like for me, nigga, I don't live in the city, but he don't know that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That's where I
But he
see
don't
myself
know
in
that.
5 years. Somewhere deserted, doing what the fuck I want to do when I want to do it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I like about you, man? You know what I like about you, Swordz? Is that you the type of nigga that I like, and I say nigga on purpose.
Okay.
Because I like to see a nigga be a nigga that's smart. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
That's
That's
that
how
booty
I
thing.
always say about myself. Cause like for me, you might look at me and say he light skinned, he do this, he do this. He kind of remind me of a white boy. You feel what I'm saying? But by the same token, I tell people all the time, I'm like, if you ever want to look at me like that, if you want to stereotype niggas, I'm that. You feel what I'm saying? I done sold whatever you want to sell. I done motherfucker. I smoke every day. I got a baby mama. I rap. You feel what I'm saying? I rap. Whatever black stereotype you got, I'm that.
That nigga said
You
I
feel
got
what
a
I'm
baby
saying?
mama.
You feel what I'm
What,
saying?
what other
Pregnancies.
what other
You
black
feel what
shit
I'm
y'all
saying?
niggas want me
So
to
whatever
say?
your
Come on.
stereotype is, I already got it. So I love
I done
to
bought
see
food stamps half off.
what they call like
saying a hot
nigga,
sauce
more
in the
than one.
refrigerator?
Yeah, more
I
than
done
one.
had to hook up on cable.
Yeah, like,
What other black shit?
everything you're saying is true.
I wear socks with my flip
You
flops.
feel me? Everything
Nigga,
you're
I'm
saying
doing
is
it
true.
right now.
Like straight up, everything you said is true. So I never give a fuck about shit like that.
Yeah.
But I love to see a nigga that people would qualify as a nigga that got some motherfucking sense.
I'm not
Which
gonna
is
lie,
why I
love
said,
that shit too.
but this is why I said
love it.
earlier, we
I
also
love
gotta
it.
embrace and lift
It's
up some of the
my
shit
favorite
he
thing about
do.
being black.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
Because it's levels to it.
Yeah.
I can get it to you how you want.
My shorty always make fun of me, right? And it's because I'm a nigga. Okay? When the cable man come to my house, I smoke weed while he there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That same type of
You
shit.
feel what I'm saying? I go to the mailbox and I smoke weed while I go to the mailbox. You feel what I'm saying? Because I live
Nigga,
over here with these
walking
white
nigga.
people. You see me drive a Corvette. You see all these stereotypes of, I don't know how that nigga got some bread, but that nigga got some bread, right? So I don't want you to feel like I'm like y'all. I want you to feel like I'm a nigga. I want you to feel like I'm more of a nigga than you even think I am. And the reason that I want you to feel like that, because I want you to know that even if I was the nigga that you think I am, I can live next door to you. If you think I'm the nigga that you think I am, I can still get a bag and pull up in a Corvette. You feel what I'm saying? So I love when I see somebody that you gonna stereotype as a nigga. That's smart.
Even
You feel me?
experiencing, bro, like that's been a huge part of my experiences when it comes to traveling and everything. Not even artist wise, just being a nigga. Like you look at me and you see a certain thing.
I embrace it.
And then
I embrace
they poke you.
Yeah.
My old man, shout out to Terry Sherman.
You looking for a nigga? Nigga here.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
She
said
said it's like they know you're a
40-year-old
monster
virgin.
when they look at you, and then once they feel like they can poke you and not get poked back, we become so fucking lovable.
That's fact.
Because I never understood why I've been in lines at Starbucks with middle-aged old white women, and out of nowhere they'll start a conversation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell
And
me
I want to
how
talk to you.
beautiful I am.
Yeah, I talk to you. Really? Yep. And I'm doing it for all of black people.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And it's
Once
because
they see and hear what you just said, it's like, oh my
I can break the
God.
stereotype that you're talking about because I can talk to you intelligent, but hey, I smell like weed.
Straight
You
up.
feel me?
Straight up.
But the thing about
Your
me
brain
now
don't know what's going
is the
on.
reason that I smoke when I go to the mailbox and the reason that I smoke when the cable man come over, because I legally am smoking weed. I'm a medical marijuana patient. So it's like, I want you to view me as a nigga. I want you to look at me smoking weed, but you gonna see the Corvette.
I want you to
gonna
think I'm a
see me
nigga
as bread.
and know you're wrong.
Right, exactly. And if you talk to me, I'm gonna be intellectual. I'm gonna be like you talking about.
I'm gonna be
so
warm
I
and all
want to
that,
be
yeah.
that without having to change who I am, without having to make you think I ain't a nigga. Like, oh, he's one of the good ones. Nah, I want you to look at me exactly like you look at everybody else, but I'm your next door neighbor now.
Come on.
You feel what I'm saying? But I pull it over the Vetsky now. You
So
feel what
now
I'm saying?
you can look at
That's
niggas
how I want
differently
you
and
to
be like, okay, well, maybe I got the wrong idea about these niggas.
Precisely why I'm
But we
saying.
got to look at ourselves too and start thinking that same shit.
I want other niggas to feel the same way.
About that cookie cutter
Yep.
shit. It's levels
Yep.
of being black. It's more than it's more than different one shade of
Yeah,
black.
y'all ain't finna paint us in a box.
Nigga, it's
We
three
all
different
there.
shades of black in the room.
Straight up.
Four
We
if you
all
count the
there.
brother.
We all are what you talk about. We all of that.
Real
So
shit.
look at us at all as all of that. That's why I do it. And my shorty laugh at it because she like, you'll smoke when a
Doing
motherfucker
that
come
shit
over
on
here.
purpose.
I do it on purpose because I wanted to smell like weed when you come to my house and there's fucking nice ass pool and a nice ass
and a
this
black
nice
Jesus
ass
up
that.
on the wall,
You feel
nigga.
me?
Right.
I want to smell like weed when you walk in that
I
motherfucker.
completely feel you with a motherfucker walking into my shit, but me going into my mailbox. I'm
Man,
not
have
that
another
liberated.
weed,
When it comes
man. Have another one, man.
Thank you.
All right, but go.
Tweetable, have another weed with that.
Grey poupon, sir.
That's what you should call the
Mind
episode.
if I do? I don't mind if I do.
I'm gonna put it
But
down,
for
nigga.
real, it's like I like to be a nigga in my own element because I want to be me.
Yeah, I completely feel that, but me, I hate nosy neighbors, and I ain't got.
Me
I'm
too.
not no lead,
Don't know my neighbor's name. Been
So-
living in the city I live in for a year. Don't know one nigga there.
Come on.
I don't need to know you,
But they know you, though.
but they know me.
That's that nigga that smokes
Yep.
every time he goes
Just
in
straight
there.
up.
That's that enigma nigga. We don't know how he got it, but he got it, and he got it around here. I don't know where he got it from, but I think he got
I
it.
want to make you respect me for being a nigga. I don't want you to respect
So
me
you
as a
can
black
respect
person.
your next nigga.
I want you to respect me as a nigga. Yep. I'm
Respect
smoking
my
weed.
nigga.
I'm in there playing
Why's that
music.
nigga got a ski mask front of my house? Well, you know,
That's
the
what
nigga
niggas
that
do.
the
That's
nigga
what
that lives
niggas
next
do.
door is nice. He must have a
Yep.
reason.
I got a song called "That's What Niggas Do." Goddamn it, featuring Jody Breeze. Goddamn it, I don't look it up because I took it off the internet because I hate music.
Oh, D.Y. Breeze.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, it's that type of
That's
shit.
what
It's like
niggas
I want to, like how I was saying, how. Like I was talking about the whole bisexual thing, saying you should be able to live in your truth. I want to live in my truth as a nigga that smoke weed every motherfucking day, as a nigga that got some money, as a nigga that can talk to you eloquently as how you want, but don't get it twisted.
Right.
I'm still just a nigga.
Just
man.
still a nigga,
That's
man.
how I want it to be.
Don't tangle and twist.
I'm just
Yeah,
a nigga.
I take pride in that.
As you should.
Hell yeah.
They take pride in it.
Yeah, they do.
Fuck you in.
Yeah, it smells
Wear
like
that
weed
shit.
when you walk in here. But my house nicer than your house.
Come on.
You feel what I'm talking about, though? Do you?
So what are you
don't
really
like
focusing on?
They don't
The
like
chandelier or the
Yeah,
line?
and I'm not trying to shit on you. I'm just trying to show you that niggas live like
Right.
you too. Like I said, how I want my daughter to watch The Fresh Prince. Because niggas live good too.
on.
Y'all will swear that niggas don't do shit but get arrested.
And
No,
do
niggas live
crimes.
good too.
Right.
I don't got no
Smoke
motherfucking
op packs.
job. Nigga, I'm living straight. I'm Gucci.
Come on.
So again, the lesson here is be yourself, be original,
Hell
yo.
yeah.
Even when it hurts.
Yeah.
Or be a legend like these two niggas. Fuck with you, man.
Everybody can be a legend. Let's
Nah,
not do
shit,
that.
I ain't one of them. You know what I'm talking about? But I don't.
You can definitely be a legend in your own motherfucking right, though. You know
Man,
what I mean?
that's
When it
the
truly
truth.
comes to
Absolutely. That's your
individuality
lane.
and shit
I'm
like
definitely
that.
a legend in my own
Some
right.
niggas is a legend of World of Warcraft, nigga.
Right.
Be a legend,
Nigga,
nigga.
legend of juggling at the Orlando
I
Magic
know.
game at halftime.
Nigga, there's a legend of Zelda, nigga. Come on.
Some fuck nigga legends running around, too.
Exactly.
But it's up to people like us to keep it a buckaroo, to stay ourselves as much as we can, and preach that other people stay
Come on.
themselves as much as they can. Even if I don't like you for staying yourself, still
Come
stay
on.
your motherfucking self.
Come on.
Like straight up.
It's
Because
our
again,
responsibility.
it ain't for me to like you, but it's for you to be an example.
For you
The
to be
more
happy.
examples, but I'm saying the more examples of differences we have, the
up.
more you allow a person
That
to be
goes-
different.
My
Goes
God.
back to what I was saying with
That's
you
what we-
and your
that's what we do
rap
here.
shit,
That's what
your
we do
music
here.
shit.
That's what we do here.
Yep. And even the same thing, how you
Bring it
saying
back
like it
around
ain't
here.
no age limit on rap.
Right.
Let me live my truth. I still love this shit.
Any motherfuckers look like old fucking washed up porn stars and shit.
Straight up.
And they still doing music. Keith Richards still playing the
Yeah.
guitar. Mick Jagger look like old tanned leather. And niggas is
Still on tour, sold out.
Yeah, this niggas got one song on tour.
Kiss, makeup, fucking
know,
running.
Yeah, let them live though. That's all I
Cellulite
say.
everywhere.
Ozzy
just say,
Osbourne,
let
nigga, all them
let-
old.
let-
Ozzy can't
everybody
even
live.
fucking talk and still get in the bag.
Yep. I need you one, man. Goddamn it.
Come on, man.
But watching the Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One versus, they got to be old niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit sucks.
Before we get out of here, man, I'm gonna ask you another question, Swordz.
But
I hate a question this broad, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. I'm sorry.
I hate what I'm about to say to you,
Yeah,
but I'm about to say.
I'm gonna put it on you anyway.
that'll make me love the question.
And
I
if you
know,
don't
right?
love the question,
Oh,
I swear to
gee,
God,
can't
I'm
wait.
gonna delete this whole.
It's all going.
No, but what are your like short-term and long-term goals?
Short-term goals. Short-term goals is I want to have some more writing.
I'm making
I wanna
short-term goals win the winner, folk.
All right, you
And
want
I
to
was
have some
turning
more
something.
writing
I
credits?
have some more writing up my sleeve. I got some books.
You ever
that
wrote a
are already
script?
completing. No, I'm a little bit
Difficult.
scared of. I'm
It's
a little bit-
difficult.
Books
man.
are not an easy thing to do, and I'm not writing full-length novels or no shit like that. So even that is a trip. That's a whole nother challenge. So I got to crawl before I walk.
Would you, without us telling you what we need
You
you,
don't have
for,
to hold the mic like that rapper.
without you telling us,
See, I had to
without,
stop doing that shit.
yeah, without us telling you what we need you for, would you be willing to 100% guarantee us that you'll be there for us when we do?
No, that's some niggery shit to say.
That
too.
nigga's such
I
a
don't know
nigga.
what I need you for, when I need you, but when I need you,
hey,
you
nigga.
need
You to 100%
There might come
commit to whatever.
there might come a time where I need you, and I need for whenever or whatever that
I'm
time
gonna say
comes.
right now that no matter what, you'll be there for.
No, that's legally blinding.
Nah,
Call me, homie. I'm down.
But on the cool, I know we want to do some shows. I know we want to do some skits. I know we want
Okay.
to do some shit. I would definitely like to reach out to
Man,
you.
let me know. I'm down for
And
it.
it
I'm all
helps
the way
both
down
because
for it.
you need to get your ass on TikTok
I
so we
swear.
all
And
can
we on
be
there.
conduit to, you know what I'm saying? Let's all move these pieces around, man.
But
for it,
it's
homie.
like I was saying earlier, though. You tell
in
people,
rap terms, we need a feature.
I got you.
God, my
The
nigga.
energy is cool,
Yeah,
so
like, shut up.
anything that feels
Shut
good,
up.
bro, I'm down for it.
You tell people what you need from day one. Like I was saying, but bisexual boys and shit. It's like, hey, I don't know what I got with the ideas, but I'm gonna need you to act
But I
on,
want you a
or
part.
maybe
I don't
rap.
know why that sounds like that should be a T-shirt. Bisexual boy
bisexual
sounds
boy.
like it should be promoted.
That nigga made the that nigga made the artwork to make it look like biker boys. I was like,
I'm thinking Billionaire Boys Club. With the,
so yeah, that was pretty motherfucking funny. But
Bisexual boy.
It's like, I definitely know we gonna need you to something. We should have showed us something. We gonna need you, man.
I'm down for it, bro. Reach out. I'm down for it.
that's
Just let me
all
know
I'm
where we
saying.
at and what we doing. I'm down for it.
What else you got, real, man? You got anything else?
I ain't got a damn thing else, man. We've been here recording for hours and hours. That's why I love when you hit the city, boy. We get to work.
Bruh, man, I be telling my shorty this. I'm like, man, all I do when I go to the banger is all I do is record.
I ain't never even been in part of this side of town. I don't fuck with the West like that too much. Not saying I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with them.
That's how big it
I'm like,
is.
nigga, I ain't never been over to these houses.
That's how big
Back
this
roads.
motherfucker is, bruh. Like, you don't go to the other side of town.
You don't see
I don't
none
got
of
no
this
beef with y'all niggas. It's just y'all fault.
That's what it is. That's exactly what
That's what it is.
I can't remember the last time I was on the north
Nigga,
side.
when this nigga hit, he's like, yeah, the GPS said about 45. I looked twice. I was like, does he mean minutes?
That came from downtown, nigga. That came from Adams
I read
Street.
it twice. He mean 4 or 5 or
I
45.
put it in the GPS and said 23 minutes. Big bro put it in the GPS was like, no, nigga, this shit say over an hour. I'm like, fuck, are you looking at the right shit?
Where I live, nigga, I can get to Orlando and quicker than he got here. That's why I can't live with this big bitch, man. This motherfucker huge, bro. That motherfucker need 2 amusement parks. We putting on another beat before
Yeah, man. Put on either R&B or reggae. We're gonna let show some fucking range in here, yeah.
Nigga, keep putting nigga on the spot and shit.
Or put on both. Put on R&B reggae.
I'm gonna put in both. Yo, I didn't know who this nigga was, and I went to his concert and shit. That nigga just came. He came out and all the women went crazy, bro. But yeah, this nigga
I'm on sexual chocolate over here, man.
I put on both type beat, bro.
What the fuck?
Y'all say y'all need R&B and reggae, so I typed in both type beat.
They don't know what both you talking about, though.
Not my problem.
That's not what we talking
So
about.
it's again and again and again, man.
Both
We
type
appreciate
beat,
y'all for pulling up, man.
Man,
Truly
get your
do,
weed
man.
in, bro.
Get the hell away from me.
I'm seeing he pushing. I'm like, I'm wondering why he's pushing them over here like this.
Cause you deserve it, man.
What else you got to promote, man? No, play Island Beat for real, though. I want to hear Swordz do his thing, man.
I don't
hate this beat though.
Because it sound like Eminem.
Come on. Well, I hate that I'm accused of like loving him.
I know you like the Eminem nigga, and it's not fair. I know it's not fair.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
He did make my
What you got to talk about,
channel
Swordz? What you got to promote? Let the people know, man. Because come on, man, it's been long enough, man. These
Man,
niggas got to get over here.
The only thing that I can say right now is
We rapped on this beat? You be remembering
Have
shit
a White
I
Claw.
don't remember, bro.
Because I do the editing, nigga.
Oh, God. I'm finna get cold to edit and watch.
Yeah,
This nigga Cash Money AP make beats.
Yeah, that nigga raw as
Yeah,
fuck.
he hard.
I would just say right now, at the moment, I got some shit up my sleeve, so just be prepared for it. But American God streaming right now on every
all
major motherfucking platform. If you don't want to hear nothing serious or nothing that might hurt for you to hear, if you want to hear some real, needed, relevant conversations, then that's definitely the body of work for you. So I appreciate everybody checking it out, and I appreciate you for fucking with me, man.
American God.
Leave that.
Hey, she a slut bitch. An embarrassing thought.
Embarrassing.
I'm a real nigga.
What kind?
An American guy.
Oh, yeah.
They don't like a nigga.
No.
They be booing me. What? But I don't really give a fuck. Give them niggas a eulogy. I'm talking funeral.
Damn.
I'm talking open casket. I leave your motherfucking son a damn bastard.
Yeah.
But I holla at your baby mom and hook her up.
Hook her
I
up.
go by and smash. I'm talking lean.
Why do niggas always rap about killing money and pussy?
don't
Weed grabbing a booty. Haters talking about pussy. It is crazy out here.
Yes.
Why not we talking about the Lord? It's so easy to praise him out here. He's so amazing out here. I mean, look what he did. He done took a nigga like me from this little piece of little living to, oh, I'm the shit. I didn't do it by myself. No, the Lord gave me some help, and he gave me the vision to go and help somebody else. Thank you, Lord.
And now I'm just like a reverend. I'm up in this bitch.
Bitch.
Hey, with two motherfucking legends. Like it's S-Dub and Rhythm Raw. I break your jaw.
Yo,
and
yo.
a whole lot of bitches call me daddy, call me Paul. And I'm like, hold up.
Hold up.
Now let me pull up.
Pull
And
up.
if you have a party, best to believe that I'm gonna show up.
Show
Now
up.
best to believe you know what.
Know
Truth
what.
be told, I got 4 slugs.
slugs.
One give me money, one fuck me. The other 2 they text me, but I never hit them.
Hit 'em.
I split them.
Split 'em.
I get them. I ain't with them.
With
If
'em.
a bitch talking down, I just delete them. I shit them.
Shit 'em.
I'm like,
And that's the proper way
Hey.
to do it, bitch. I never damn repeat but I can show you how I produce some shit. Take my dick, I throws it on the back. She knows what to do with.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when it come to she got a club and I think I'm finna shoot this bitch. Fuck that, no. I wear 2 trash bags and I carry them out to the dirt, maybe to the grass, maybe to your bitch, maybe to the front door. Yep, definitely to her ass. Every time I come around, niggas talk down. That's a Houston shit.
That's down.
Getting me to buy no clothes. I got too many niggas that's
Boosted shit.
my team is red and that's rooster shit.
Rooster shit.
It's about to go off.
I mean, I just told y'all about all our Lord and Savior, and y'all just continued on with your bad misbehavior. I thought I got through to you with the word of Him. I'll probably get through quicker to some Mexicans. We know they love the Lord.
Yeah.
They call Him Jesus.
Yeah.
They probably drink a couple of they juice. What's that?
Drinking Grey Goose. That nigga going off that liquor. I'm the nigga. Say they quick. Well, guess what, bitch? I'm a whole lot quicker. Sipping,
Sip.
not tripping, still tipping. Give a whipping. If a bitch come over, bitch don't talk, just start to stripping. I'm like Pippin, I shoot him.
Shoot 'em.
Man, let me stop.
Give me an island beat. Let's get Swordz up out of here, man.
Fuck, man.
Bro, you ignorant.
This is where we have fun on here. Besides, man, you've been here. This is a very fun show.
Yeah, nothing else. This
It's
shit fun.
entertaining. It's smart. It's
Yeah.
fun. It doesn't take itself serious. We don't even know what the fuck sometimes we saying. We talk through it and we get somewhere.
I tell people all the time, I'm like, the main reason I do the podcast, because this is how I hang out with my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't go places. We don't talk on FaceTime. We don't. It's like, man, let's just talk once a week for an hour, 2 hours, and go from there. You know, we want to do shit. We busy, man. Island type beat, man.
Let's go. Big bad Swordz in the blood clot building. What we tell them, say? Hey, fat pussy girl, come to the front of the line.
What's happening right now?
I have something I'd like to tell you. I have something on my mind.
Right, y'all know.
This nigga sound like a sex offender, man.
No, all the sex I have is consensual. She called me. She asked me to come over. I'm like, sure. Then she meet me at the door.
Okay.
I said, oh my God, you're a whore. She said, please don't call me that. I say, why? Then don't call back. I'm a real ass nigga. You how many times I said that? I'm a nigga that'll knock on your door, then knock on your hoes. I knock on you, and you gon' take off all your clothes. She be like, easy. I be like, easy. I be like, hey, hot y'all don't tease me. I be like, I don't know what you doing, but you been doing that there on my TV. On my TV is my phone. I've been watching all your porn, and I know exactly what the fuck your ass got going on. I said, bend it over, baby, bend it over. Let me grab you, let me touch you easy. I don't know what's going on around this place, but I know I run this city. I used to say that 20 years ago, but I can't say that today. No, cause these niggas will probably shoot the shit out of wherever I go. That's why nigga be home, nigga be on, nigga don't be alone. Nigga be talking shit when I talk to me, nigga hit me on my phone. I ain't got no time for that. Too much be busy with your bitch. That's it.
That boy too raw, too rough.
Too rough.
No one run up the man. Make sure you tell your baby daddy I'll fuck up the man.
Pussy.
She tried to tell me something.
Yeah.
But I didn't understand.
No.
She said don't use no rubber. I said what the fuck, no man? I never understood how bitches say that shit.
You what?
There ain't no video game, so bitch, you know I don't play that shit. We might just say that shit. That grass was smoking, but still I ain't the type of nigga to just be running up and old.
No.
I still got lost. We in the island. What's the cross?
Yeah.
Process. I drop it. Draws it.
Yeah.
Yay, but I know play. I just,
Hey, fat pussy girl.
Hey.
This me calling. If you know exactly what you get what you wanting. It's Miss Me who Mr. Wharton, that's my last name. The hoes love it when I give them back pain. They watching the clock, look how long he lasting. Dick long.
When I keep that back bent, I feel like I'm at the disadvantage. I ain't got no accent. I ain't no island boy. I ain't no island boy. But if I fuck her, swear to God, she gonna be smiling boy. She enjoy it. Oh yeah, she loving it. I kick her out, but still before she leave, I hug the bitch.
Because I love the bitch. She do me all the great joys in my life, man. Oh, listen, I sleep in my bed and I think about her all the time. Nothing else is ever on my mind. And I just want to understand a question. Show me some of that slow wine. Hey. Maybe just whip out my cocky and put it on your back. Beat up your pussy cause that's what you want. Me no know so what them a do, what them a heart. Them a roll up them out with too much damn chat. Me no give a shit and me never give a crap. All of me buff.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I'm just a regular black guy.
Hey.
I don't know what's happening.
We appreciate y'all, man. Swordz.
Shout out to the
absolutely,
island,
man.
Oh, man.
Swordz, thank you, man.
I know, right, man?
Thank you, man.
Hey,
We appreciate
thank you,
big
man.
dog.
We truly sorry
up in this bitch.
for what happened the last time. But this
it
is
took 92 years for us to get back together.
But listen, man, this is where we talking about the Lord and the gifts and all of that.
Yeah,
this is when it was
bro.
supposed to happen.
Yeah,
Oh, come on.
This was better than what we did the last time.
It was actually. We asked a lot of the same good questions over and over and shit.
But we asked them good enough that he didn't feel like he was re-answering something.
Right.
Yeah, it definitely didn't feel like that.
Hey, so let's pump our shit real quick. Another reason I love this show, man, and what we do is because we do what a lot of people do, but we still manage to do it different. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have no other sit-down interviews that's gonna go like this.
Yeah.
I don't care who you talk to.
I haven't
Nigga had a conversation about why bisexuals should tell the truth.
Yeah,
Who
nigga.
gonna interview you and say the truth?
That's very much needed.
It's never happened before.
I've been a street nigga my whole life. I've never been in a conversation
Straight
about
up,
bisexual
I haven't
boys.
heard every interview you ever done, but I know you ain't been asked that. Goddamn.
No, never.
Have a weed, man.
And that's another thing. I got 1,000 weed mints tonight, so
Man, we gotta get up out of here,
Yo,
man.
we
But I
appreciate
appreciate you, man. I really
American
do,
God
bro.
out now from an American God himself.
Hey, bro.
Put on another fucking album.
And even though
Out of here, man.
I feel like you said Ali, so I'm gonna
No, I
put
said
on Muhammad Ali beat, bro. But I feel like we're gonna do
Champ
this
is
again.
here.
But I do appreciate you, bro.
We're gonna do it
down
again
for it.
when it's time to do it again. You know what I'm saying? Again, it took us 2 years this time, but it was a bigger impact. We talking about what we doing in 2
we
years,
had to
nigga.
come back strong.
We might do this in the studio that we own or something 2 years from now. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
Come on.
And then
Bigger
if
and
we
better.
there and you still consistent on what you talking about, we like, hey, fuck all that. Let's
Hey man,
come
y'all
jump
niggas,
with us.
y'all niggas come to the fucking the Virgin Islands and shit. Let's
Exactly.
go.
Let's go somewhere
Let's go to
special.
Costa Rica.
I
And,
pick Muhammad Ali type beat.
Everybody stop
I feel like my alcohol kicking in, so I ain't gonna.
I see the alcohol
I'm
kicking.
glad that I did it, bro. I really am. Because we've been in a new element sometime. And I'm the only nigga crazy enough on this podcast
To do
just start
drugs and
drinking
drink.
and do drugs. I'm all type of thugs.
do drugs and drink
I'm in
and
the
do
club.
drugs.
And I don't show them love.
Nigga ain't even wanted to
I
drop.
snuck in. Shit, I done brought the snub.
Snub.
And if a nigga got a
Tell he from
problem,
the
I'm gonna
90s.
show him love.
Hey nigga, I know you got beef on your mind, but you need to change it, my nigga. You need to get your lane gone, switch it up, my nigga. We need to love each other, start sticking up for niggas. Go ahead and support what niggas is doing. Got an album, then that's the album you should be listening to. I don't know what else you doing, but this shit that white crackers got us ruined. So whatever fucking dream your nigga ass is pursuing, I'ma support it.
That was good.
You ain't think them niggas supported Michael Jordan? Yeah, somebody had to help him pass that ball when he was shooting that jumper and all them fall. Now that nigga about 6'6" tall. Y'all know what it is, nigga. Handling biz, nigga. I don't eat no cheese whiz, nigga. I ain't one of them niggas. Nah, fresh out the earth. Talk her bitch, where? Fresh out your skirt. Fuck pussy. Boy, disrespect, dead in the dirt. I say a lot of things and I hope your feelings do not get hurt. But for what it's worth, I'm a real nigga, I've been that.
Real.
This beat all over the place.
Y'all got this one.
This shit all over the
It's all
place.
over the place.
It's rich from
But
up
I
there.
still be on that street shit. I'm getting cheese. I ain't talking about cheese whiz. That's what my boy said. I feel like I'm rapping like Kodak. I'm embarrassed. And y'all niggas know that. Not
Hey!
Kodak. I'm gonna wear a jersey, eat a Hershey. I'm gonna have to look at my clock. It's like 10:30.
30.
I gotta hop in bed and hoes gonna give me head. And I ain't scared. I might wear blue and I might wear red. But I ain't
Red.
gang banging.
No.
I'm changing. These niggas know I'm angry. These niggas be talking down and niggas know I'm blanking. I can't think of nothing. Shit, I might smoke or get a drink or something. There ain't no telling. These niggas know that I'm never blind. I'm never
what you...
Bust a nigga head like it's nothing.
Yeah.
How true.
Up body, what you call it, stuffing.
Stuffing.
I smoke broccoli. I wear carrots. My homie said he leave these niggas embarrassed. Got a damn terrace that I'll throw you off. On some Suge Knight shit, nigga don't show off.
No.
How about how hard you is when you can't pull that card? I pull mine out, nigga, then you gon'
I thought you was gonna rap.
A lot of carrots. That nigga say you out here dressing like a salad. It's all good though. Shout out to the Raw Hype, man. Shout out to Swordz, man. Shout out to me. Shout out to my dog Hype, man. Shout out to the Raw Hype. We appreciate y'all, man. TheRawHype.com, the Raw Hype Patreon. Click something with our name on it, damn it. American God by Swordz, available everywhere. Go ahead and support it. He got a book. What's the name of the book again?
The view from where I'm sitting.
Where I'm sitting is a high seat. You need to go and be successful, nigga, just like me. Do not be fruity like a high seed, cause I don't know where you say it. Bye, seed. I ain't got no time for them. That beat is tripping me up. Look, I don't understand that. Cause I done did it to
me
you.
up. Hey man, appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all, man.
I have fun.
Shout out my diggers, man. Hey.
That's why I gotta do it, man. I be having fun, man.
See what I'm saying? You know, I'm a style. We try to stop this, but then we keep talking.
Yeah, man. But hey, it's fun shit, man.
So what else you got? What's the name of that the shows? Man, tell them all your shit now since you're here. Yo, run your IMBD down for them niggas.
You can watch Twisted on
Amazon or
Amazon, Tubi. Tubi. Say Showtime. Amazon, Tubi, Prime, IMDb. Same thing with the Hey Stupid movie. Hey Stupid is less street and more comical. So I get to show my comedic side in that, and then just go to YouTube. Mars 35 is a YouTube channel. Shout out to my homeboy.
Shout out to
The threesome, the smoke show that we did, a little bit of every motherfucking thing is all over there. So,
you know my dog, my homegirl Tiana Blocker, bro. We used to work together. She was in some movies with y'all, bro.
Oh, okay.
That's my dog.
Big shout to Tiana.
Tiana Blocker. Man.
I'm the only one that don't know you, but shout out.
Beautiful black woman.
Lovely black queen. I know it already. From her name, I knew that she was royal and regal.
Yeah, you with a name like Tiana.
Yeah, I'm buzzing though, man. It's close as
not the Tiana that DMX had in Belly.
The one that kissed the frogs.
The princess.
Oh, that is true. This nigga don't got no kids. Know about it. I only know because I have a daughter.
I'm an onion.
Yeah, it was like the only
layers.
black prince and shit. My daughter's like, I like Tiana. I'm like, yeah, you damn sure do, girl.
Try to text it.
All right, man. Be out, man. Press that damn button, man.
Beer shots.
Yo.
Yeah.
I don't know how you raw hype, but we raw hype responsibly.
Ooh.